All right.
This is cute.
Name one cool feature you would add to your dream house. Could be your Barbie dream house, could be your regular dream house. Name one cool feature you would add to your dream house. While you ruminate on that, would anybody, for a third hero point and a third hero card draw, like to sum up what happened last week on our desert adventure? Oh. Hold on a second. I just realized something. This is the wrong logo for you guys. Ugh, how embarrassing.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Damn. Alright. Cool. It's like they got prepped once and then duplicated or something. Alright. Going once, going twice. Bella, get that third hero point.
Now, if only they could stack like the recapspiration.
Oh, man. Yeah.
All right. So,
I mean, you still use them all, but it'd be cool
yeah,
if they could.
I rarely get through a session with all of them.
Yeah.
I spend them like they're going out of style. All right. So our session began as we started our journey into the Mana Waste by foot. Not long into our trek, we encountered a Zorn named by the name of Marino. He offered to join us on our mission to reach the Cradle of Quartz, but also seemed too interested in my robot stew. I told him to kick rocks and kept it going. Halfway through the day, we were ambushed by giant scorpions, and fortunately, we managed to dispatch them with relative ease. We kept trudging into an area that had a thick layer of yellow dust, and where we began to hear strange singing, droning music. I was able to deduce that it was caused by a historic event in which a wild surge caused a civilization of mermaids to teleport into the middle of the desert, where they then perished in an agonizing demise. Unfortunately, fixating on the sounds caused it to seep into my mind, and now it's all I can hear, and I feel a little on edge, and everything is so fucking yellow. We set up camp before leaving the area, and hunkered down for the night. In the middle, we started to hear the songs grow louder, and then some shadowed specters of the mermaids wandered into our camp. They've proven to be very tough, as they resist a large amount of damage of all kinds. I watched one of the ghosts put an arm straight through Zenny's chest to no effect. Assuming I survive this, I will have follow-up questions. Dak was heavily targeted and had his shadow torn away, causing a shade of himself to appear and fight us. Per usual, wild magic was activated, and it happened to be the same invisibility effect we experienced during the Clearwater Cleaner fight. Stack nearly died, and we almost got a truly realized and actualized Shadow Stack, but fortunately, Ketrin stepped in to save the day, as she does. And then, after an extended slog of blind attacks, we've managed to whittle down their numbers a bit, and it seems like we're pulling it together, and we'll see how the rest of the fight goes.
Okay, well done. Take your third hero point and your third hero card draw. If anybody would like to answer the question for a D3 that you can add to any dice roll, go ahead and roll for it. Just all you gotta do is name one cool feature you would add to your dream house. Going once, going twice. Nobody? Okay, that's cool.
Oh, fun.
All right.
I mean, someone else can take it, but you have it.
Oh man, roll off this. All right, let's see.
He can just have it.
Oh man, okay. Bella abandons the table. All right. What would you have in your dream house, Vulture?
Fuck
A
yes.
repair bay. Okay, that's a good idea. All right, you may ask. Oh, you could explain. Yeah. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Gotcha. All right. I mean, I feel like you, of all people, did not have to explain why you needed a repair bay, but thank you. You can ask the same question of any NPC you've previously campaigned, or, and this is new from them soft hearts on Tuesday nights. You may ask another PC, but only if they are willing to answer. You can't force someone to answer. But if there's some other PC you're very curious about, you may ask them instead of an NPC.
Oh, what feature I would want in my dream house? Oh,
Yeah.
I mean,
It's not the only feature. It just has to be a feature.
a feature?
Yeah.
I don't know, like slots, but then I'm just gambling with myself, so I don't know who's paying to keep these in there, but it'd be cool.
Okay. Maybe a magic slot machine. Then, okay, that's kind of cool. All right. Go ahead then, Vulture, and take your Faxpiration. Sack, you don't get one even though you answered, because
Okay.
you gotta roll for it and all that jazz. Where is Phoebe? There she is. All right. The what? It's that's a little D20. That's it's the same as the Fanspo bot. Yeah. Like there's no right click thingy. You have to like grab the one from chat. So you gotta extempore affect yourself. Yeah. Yeah. All right. In that case, I'll bring you guys back over to the desert. We're on this map right here. All right. And let's see. Having a battle against ghosts. Feel like the battle's winding down. We should be okay. We should be okay. All right. And we will resume play. Here, I'm going to delete chat real quick. All right. It says here, Invis Emanation is pink. Shadow Stack wants to be a real boy. Remaining shadows are after Vulture. Entering round 6. Stack cannot be Doctor visited by Ketron or Zenny. All right. Sounds good. Entering round 6. Stack. You're up.
See? Okay.
Yep.
I'm still alive. Alright, cool.
Despite your best efforts, you are still alive.
Alright. I guess I will attack it with the... What spells do I have left? What frostbite left? These. Okay. I'm going to spell strike it with a spell. That focus
Okay.
point. Here is your D20.
All right, it's 10 or less right now. No problem. No problem.
No problem. I'm going to heighten with this one. So here is the strike damage. Or strike attack.
Okay, that's gonna hit. Give me the damage. Okay.
And any new weapons.
Takes a
here is-
little bit of damage, but perhaps more damage from the spell part of it. Let's see that damage. It's gotta make a fort save.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. It fails, taking the full effect, which is the damage. And then it does resist quite a bit of that damage, but the side effect is frostbite. On a failure, gains weakness 1 to bludgeoning until the start of your next turn.
Alright. Third action, I'm just gonna punch him now.
Okay. And that is going to hit. So give me the damage.
Do you do the resist? Oh, no.
It'll all calculate. You just hit the damage button. Alright, and then it does end up taking damage from that because of the weakness. And the magical, let's see. Bludgeoning. That's weird. So the bludgeoning came in at 3 plus your strength, which would be 5. Got reduced. Oh, it got reduced by a significant amount because it wasn't. All right, it all came out in the wash, I think. All right. Nah, it didn't. It didn't actually take the weakness damage. All right, there we go. It only took the force for some reason. I applied it manually. All right. Anything else from Stack?
Oh, that's it for me.
All right. Play passes to Vulture.
Excuse me. All right.
Yep.
I
So you got
on
one
my
over
face.
here, and then there's one over here.
I'm gonna deal with the one on my face first.
Okay.
Okay. I was wondering why my team was slow. Because this is stats. All right. Pop in the face.
Okay. It also says you're still prone. I don't know if you wanted to.
Oh. Yeah, I would have gotten up with 1.
Okay. That is still going to be a critical hit, even with the -2 from being prone. So give me the damage. It's kind of wild when you can just hit the monsters, like without having to roll concealment checks and stuff.
That's
Let's
a lot of
see.
damage.
Holy shit! Okay. Well done. Well done.
All right. So close. All right. I'm just gonna then still there. I'm just gonna pop in the face with my stock.
Okay.
Which is gonna be a map.
That is not going to hit.
And someone else could finish it off. All right, that's it. That's all 3.
Okay. All right. Play then passes to Ketron.
Oh,
Okay.
actually, it survived.
Oh.
It needs to make a fort save.
Oh, right, against the stun. Yeah, you're right. Let's see. I always forget. It's like this little tiny description in your critical hit.
Yeah.
There we go. It makes it.
Oh.
All right, Catchment to you.
Okay, so is this like a darkness aura, or can I see people that are out of it?
Oh, you can
Like,
definitely see. Yeah, you
okay.
can see everything out there. Yeah.
Okay, so then everyone ran away and left me. I can
Mhm.
only see the one that is attacking Vulture, so
Yeah.
I'll head down there.
All right.
1,
Mm-hmm.
2.
Okay.
Hmm.
On the bright side, you're no longer invisible.
I will raise my shield.
All right, fair enough. Bella, to you.
All right, from where I am, I can't see anyone, so I'm gonna leave the tent, and hopefully that changes. So
Okay.
starting to stride. All right, there are people. 35 feet away and 35 feet away. That one's bloodied. That one's almost dead. Okay, I'm going to stride forward with the remaining movement
Huh?
to here.
Oh, okay.
I guess that would make me invisible. I guess
Yeah.
I'd want to stay invisible. There's no reason.
Yeah, then you could get off guard on them.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. That's cool. All right. So from here, I'm in range. So I'm going to target the one that Vulture's working on. Before I even throw, I guess I'm just going to do this. 1 second. Apply hero card. I got the same hero card as last time.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So that is there. He's targeted, and then go to actions, and I'm going to hit him with an Alchemist Fire.
All right. You were
I-
not messing around. So you take away its fire resistance.
Yes.
All right. Then you critically hit it. Let's see the damage. Oh, beautiful. Yeah. It just goes. It's emoliated.
Excellent. And crap, I should have positioned myself more to the right, but that's okay. I guess I'll just Yeah, I'll just attack it map. They were about to do
Okay.
that. Give me 1 second, putting it in my hand. I don't even know that these will hurt them. Red ampules in my hand. I got to target it. And then this -5. No.
All right, it goes flying off into the night.
And that's my turn.
All right, Zenny, to you.
My vulnerability. Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, it actually tells me everything now. Okay.
All right. Do you need all their what? What do I tell you? Critical success. Your memory.
Apparently,
creature
it
misses.
just tells me.
Okay.
I got a little pop-up window saying weakness 3 blood, versus soul damage 5, except force, ghost touch, fatality, spirit. Double
Nice.
versus non-magical, immunities, death effects, disease, paralyzed, poison, precision, unconscious, and bleed.
Oof. Okay.
So
Also
it just
gave
tells
his
me them,
birth
I guess.
certificate.
Yeah.
So
As easy to find. It was just born. So.
So I guess now I know that it doesn't even like bother you, I guess. It's just like, no, here you go. I'll whip it.
All right.
Yes.
Ooh.
So,
You know what's kind of cool about that? Because they have like the call out action or whatever and all that kind of stuff. It almost feels like you could, and I don't think we need to, but you could be like, you have this information. Now you got to get it to the rest of the party, kind of thing. If like you're separated from the party or the party's like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's kind of cool. All right. Unfortunately, that does miss by 2.
It's all for me.
All right. Play passes to Stack, the father of 1.
No, actually, it's a shadow.
Oh, it's a show. Oh, I just saw his picture. Okay, sorry. You look so much like your father. All right. So let's see. It's gonna it knows nothing besides a desire to become a permanent shadow, and it can only do that through Stack's death. So it is gonna do what they tell you in GM school never to do, and that's just map attack 3 times. So here we go. Strike, strike, and strike. Oh my goodness. Yep. Alright, it just flails at you, trying desperately to drain your life. Now it is your turn.
Right. Is it still weakened to bludgeoning?
I don't know, is it until the start of your turn, or until the end of your next turn? What does the spell say?
Frostbite is my spell, I should look. Causes damage. Oh no, just weakness on a critical failure increases by 1. Until the start of my next turn.
Okay, so it would lose that effect. Got it.
These are just attacks.
Oof.
That's fine.
Yeah, there's plenty of people that are gonna act before it acts. Ooh, that's gonna hit. Alright, give me some damage. Okay. It does nothing to the creature.
I'll do the map attack 3 times too. It's okay.
Like son, like father. Alright, play passes to Vulture.
I'm going to use 1 to run a reload and just take a step off. Step off to the side. Dark shadow. Fire.
Alright. That is going to be a critical hit. Alright, 31 points of damage. Is that going to be... It's enough. Alright. With a howling scream, baby Stack is euthanized.
Do I get my shadow back? Is it like...
Yes, the shadow stuff, after you've shot it, it sort of slithers about and then makes its way back to you.
That's over with. Ugh. That gives a thumbs up to Vulture.
Just gives you a nod back.
And that's that.
I'm just gonna step away from Stack's shadow.
It don't bite anymore. It don't.
Why are you stepping away, Zenny? As I recall, those things don't seem to be able to hurt you.
All right. Ooh. Ooh.
What? I don't
saw-
know. I don't rightly know what you're talking about.
I watched one of those things put a hand through your chest. What's the deal with that?
Like
There must have been a trick of the light. You know how shadows are when the light's dancing around?
Sense motive.
They look all
Sense
over.
motive. Oh man. All right. This is
Go
against
on,
your
then.
passive deception.
Yeah, I'm definitely the best
Find
person
out.
to
No,
do
it's
it.
14.
Oh,
Okay.
you ain't gonna beat this. Let's see.
I forgot last session I got rid of basic action macro. And
Oh, it's fixed again. I've heard it's fixed.
Way.
Am I enfeebled for?
I can't seem to
Now,
find
why are
it.
you looking at me like that?
So if you
I'm
go
just
to the
gonna
bottom
go
left of your screen,
Yeah,
where there's a little
click on
folder,
the
you can
folder.
browse that and just grab it from there.
Right, and it should look like a Pac-Man thing.
Yeah,
or
it should be basic action macro. Are you not seeing
Yeah,
it?
I'm searching. I'm not getting it. I don't know what I'm doing
All right,
wrong.
hold on.
I'm not seeing it either.
All right.
Oh, there it
Search-
is.
Okay. Okay.
What happened? Okay, there it goes. Okay. Easy, so sneak.
All right. So your sense motive, you are unsure. It must have been a trick of the light.
Well, I'm convinced.
Does anyone else want it?
Wait,
Uh,
wasn't even.
They're like,
Damn it.
we're dealing with our own shit right now.
The
Hmm.
Mm.
I don't think Bella has ever given Vulture a reason to not trust what she has said, but I'll also do sense motive.
I guess I did.
Okay.
I did give you some pretty strong drugs a couple hours ago, Bellanol. That would
Those are my
explain
drugs.
All right. So your sense motive, you can tell whether the creature is behaving normally, but you don't know its exact intentions or what magic might be affecting it. Okay, so Vulture, the more Zenny talks, the more you're convinced that Zenny is not telling the truth. If Zenny had stopped talking, you probably would have been like, yeah, trick of the light, makes sense. It was a crazy fight. But she just keeps going, and that makes you think that she's trying to hide something. I think we've all been there when you overlie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should have just stopped at some point, but
Like
Well-
mom's completely convinced, and you're like, and I saw the neighbor's dog too. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, the
You need
neighbor's
precise
dog,
details.
and it was brown, and it was, and it was around the backyard, exactly where the thing happened, and then all of a sudden,
okay, Ma,
yeah.
I think you went a bit far. I guess Vulture would kind of look at Zinni and be like,
Bed.
I don't believe Miss Bellanora is telling a lie.
You don't think that she's just high?
I can be
She-
both things.
She takes drugs on a regular basis, which I believe
Huh?
can affect her immune system and cognitive abilities.
Oh no,
but I do
sweetie,
not
are
believe
you
that is the
sick?
case.
Affects your immune system. Are you sick, Bellanova?
I am perfectly fine, and I know what I saw.
Oh,
think.
worth mentioning, the drain effect a few minutes after the fight is over begins to fade.
Oh, good.
Okay.
what about the enfeebled?
I know that drain raw lasts a long ass time, but the enfeebled remains per the normal stuff.
Well,
Now,
These shadows, they had like a little taste of Banshee in there because of the the mermaid song thing. And a Banshee has all kinds of instant death and drain effects and stuff like that. So,
now
but
probably
a
was
Banshee and Galarian starts at CR 17. So
Wait,
you ain't gonna
what?
see that. You ain't gonna
What?
see that in the beginner's box.
Okay.
I'm glad it's pretty rough. Like you shouldn't set a monster with instant death effects in the beginner's box.
What?
Just saying. Yeah. Pro
Not like
tips, I guess.
Not like a certain other system has been conditioning us for that.
Anyways, sorry to interrupt your investigation there, Vulture. Bellinora,
say
you've worked with a lot of academics, and if there's one thing academics are good at, it's gaslighting.
And-
You were pretty convinced at first, but she just keeps going, and now you're not sure anymore. But you don't know she's lying. You just don't know why she feels the need to keep trying to explain to you that you didn't see anything if she already did.
yeah, so I may have started in the wrong angle. Like, is it possible for me, as I knew a lot about the mermaids and about their properties, is there a way for me to understand using one
Like
of
a
my many
recall
lures?
knowledge. Well, yeah. Why don't you do a recall knowledge with a +1, since this will be the focus of your investigation?
Fantastic.
Okay.
Let's see.
All right. So you can't critically fail, so that's good.
Hero point.
Okay.
We will discover this character's secret in session 2.
I will have this plot piece.
All right. So, yes, you know all about shadows now, thanks to your recall knowledge. They are mysterious undead, known as shadows that lurk in dark places and feed on those who stray too far from the light. Oh wow! Those who parlay with shadows, typically by keeping them at bay with glowing magical weapons, how specific, may learn great secrets, for they are ideal spies. Oh, that's pretty cool. In this particular instance, you can ask me one Oh, actually, let me check.
The mechanical question I was trying to get towards is what things are immune to their damage type.
Oh, right. So the damage type that they were using in the battle was Void,
right?
And other undead are often either healed by or immune to Void damage.
I feel I have some insight on that for having undead lore.
Right. Well, also you guys, as academics living in Alkenstar, I mean, there's an entire nation of undead to the south. So yeah, like if you really saw what you saw, and she hasn't gaslit you into thinking that it was a mistake, you must be some kind of undead. But because of your initial sense motive roll, there's still some doubts. So she either is some kind of undead, or you really did just see something. You know, five or 6 feet away from you, you saw the shadow's hand go through her chest to no effect. But maybe she was just putting on a strong face for everyone.
While you're thinking about all that, Bella, then Zenny's got into like her fifth reason that it might have all just been a fluke. Talking to Vulture.
With my,
I don't think Bella would come out and accuse her because she doesn't want to have egg on her face because she obviously doubts her own suspicions.
Nice. Okay.
With the sense motive check I did earlier, is that enough to know that Zenny is uncomfortable about this topic, and that's why they're rambling?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Then Vulture will say, I appreciate what you did for Sid, so I will not continue to press this further.
Thank you, darling. It's been a traumatic experience being attacked by the undead and all.
Bella narrows her eyes.
All right.
Yeah, you said that part.
There was an undead character in a recent video game that was this obvious. I'm trying to remember, who was it? It was
some dude won the voice award. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the other one.
Oh yeah, that other game. I think she just straight up tells you pretty quick. Like, yeah. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough.
If
Do you
everyone
guys?
is fine, I will continue my patrol while you all
Aw.
get some rest.
Yeah, no, I mean, she's fine with me. She's
All right. So who's in the tents?
back to what I was doing.
All right.
How
Relax and
was you
sleep by the
replacing the
fire.
tent?
Maybe at some point in the campaign we'll get that Twilight scene where Bella just whispers, "I know what you are," and then Zenny's just still rambling in the background about all the things that could have happened, but it definitely wasn't them being undead. All right. The rest of the night passes uneventfully. You guys make it to dawn, and you gain the benefits of a Pathfinder sleep, and now you can do your daily preparations. That's the key word that we're all looking for: daily preparations. You don't care about long rest anymore. You care about sleeping, because fatigue sucks, and you care about getting to your daily preparations.
So we don't receive the healing from a long rest. Is that correct?
I mean, you do get the very small amount of
Yep.
healing that you would
Yep.
get. Yeah, you would get that. Yeah.
But we'll just give you treat wounds anyway, so.
Yeah, but with catching in the party, if you're, if you got like an hour or so, she generally patches everybody up.
I am still enfeebled. What's that?
All right. Well, you got enfeebled 4, so it might take a while. Let's see. How long does this enfeebled last? Enfeebled always includes value. When you're enfeebled, you take status penalty. It does not say. So let me check the.
People's usually just brief unless it's from something like a disease.
Yeah, let me check to see how long this shadow one lasts.
Catrin, you still enjoying the Appleseed mutagen or apple reed?
Okay, enfeebled decreases by 1 every hour, so by morning you would be okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
perfect.
Yes, apple read is good. I like it.
All right. Very good. Let's see. I think that will do it.
Is that the one that makes Catchment big?
Yes.
Stand by.
All right, I'm gonna hero stack y'all. And then you're gonna head out into the world.
Catrin, do you
Okay.
still have that pucker pickle I gave you yesterday?
No, it disappeared.
Okay, I'm gonna send you another.
Whenever you give me things, it automatically disappears. It has a little eye, and it says it's temporary.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Man, it's so smart. It's so smart.
Yeah, I was worried that I was giving people infinite consumables.
Mm. Oh, there's an active combat. You must end it to use the clock. Thank you for telling me. There we go.
Here, Catrin, take this.
Crying Angel Pendant. Oh, man.
I like to
Oh.
tinker. I do a little tinkering. I don't know
You're not just a normal bartender.
how it interacts with the whole mana stuff, but I don't think it does. But I haven't really tried it rightly. Yeah, if you're like stopping someone bleeding, then it like clots it right up. You just slap it on your weapon.
Alas, a divine talisman would potentially trigger when activated.
Oh yeah. You just fix it to your armor, see, like this, and she'll like hook it on her
Okay.
belt or something. And then when you're fixing someone up, then you stop them bleeding and maybe turn them into giant lizards. Depending on how the dice roll, metaphorically speaking.
Very good.
A lizard's not happened yet, well.
Yeah, we haven't rolled giant lizard yet.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I'm sure it's on there.
Oh, it is.
While we're
I
while we're like breakfasting, I would heal everyone up to full.
Beautiful.
It did kind of make us medium-sized lizards one time, more as an illusion.
Oh yeah, true.
Oh yeah, I haven't.
Ended up
into the
encountering
magic
those
lab
in a
a
different
while.
campaign as well. That's weird.
Don't worry, guys. We still have what 49 more magic wild surges to find out what they are, and I collect them like Pokemon.
It's still more than that. It's like 63.
Yeah.
Alrighty. You guys head out for the day?
Don't go. Let's go Aspire too.
I'm going to go ahead and do one of these, figure out what you guys are doing. I'm assuming one of you is trying to navigate everybody.
Yeah, which I think is sense direction.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
Bella's basically just been tour guiding it this whole time, like giving historical context to the Mana Waste every section we go through.
Beautiful. Yeah, these are the Baffled Badlands that you're currently in, which I think you already did the check on that. As you are reaching the, let's see, you woke up at 6, you got ready, you headed out. All right, so just about like 10 a.m. when the heat is going to turn you guys into sizzling bacon, you guys see at the very edge of your vision green.
Huh.
So there's
Like
some.
Nickelodeon slime green or? Like
Oh no! Like the hint of plant life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is either an oasis or there could actually be like a water source beyond just like the spring of an oasis. There could be this could be a. I don't know. I don't know if they have a forest in the desert, but there is growth up ahead in the distance. Also, the flatness of the yellow sands abruptly kind of hits the taller sandstone walls of what looks like a canyon up ahead. So there's a canyon and also signs of vegetation. Fortunately, Vulture, this is the direction you need to head. And so as you hustle the rest of the way there, you are able to kind of duck into the shade of the canyon before it gets too hot. And soon enough, you are finding that the sandstone is replaced by what passes for soil. And there is scrub grass and reeds growing by the stream. The stream kind of empties into a flat, muddy basin, but you could, and the direction you need to go, follows the stream back towards its source. And when I say stream, it's barely 5 feet across at the widest in places. But it is water. And it is nourishing the land. So the deeper into these canyons you go, you are seeing more and more verdant life. The local plants are all of a desert variety, but many of them, anyone trained with nature, see that there are some mutations. They grow in strange angles. They have spines and burrs on species that wouldn't, and there are, cactuses that have no spines at all. They're just adorable, like rubber balls and dongs, essentially. And as you are sort of walking and doing this, Vulture, go ahead and give me a survival. and Bella, give me a broad recall knowledge. Okay,
Well, I guess that
so
has a +1 because of the map that we have.
right. Vulture, you do believe you're heading in the right direction. The survival check was more for the water.
Oh.
You think the water, being running water, essentially, should be safe to drink. Bella, you were taught to not trust anything in the mana waste for fear of contagious mutation. So you don't think you should drink this water until it's been properly filtered.
Yeah, I mean, all water comes downstream from Alkenstar. The Ustrati runs along the northern length of the Mana Waste, and this is probably a capillary of it, so I wouldn't assume it's safe.
Right. So just if you see any of your allies kind of going for the water, you may want to stop them.
Yeah.
Like slam cut the stack, crawling towards the water, but
Slapping his hands away. No, sit down.
How are your guys' water supplies doing?
I don't need to drink.
I have no idea.
Oh no.
Oh, we've been tracking that?
Yeah, for your desert adventure.
I'm not saying that you're wrong.
I mean,
my
I
water
thought.
skin says it contains roughly 1 day's worth.
I see,
Oh,
but you've
you
been in the desert now for 2 days.
I'm
Runs
dying.
on fire.
yeah,
I
don't know.
need this
Stack
water.
can't sweat, so he is very like he's going through it right now.
I know this is a rhetorical question, but is there an item to purify water?
Of course there is. You know in your heart before you ask the question, you knew in your heart that there was an answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is of course multiple ways to filter water in the Pathfinder system.
Okay,
Yeah.
the better question is, do any
Okay.
of us have one of those?
Well,
You don't have one, but you do have an alchemist. That feels like something an alchemist could do,
That's what I
right?
was
definitely
thinking.
feels like something I could do if I had an alchemist set.
Wait, what?
Damn.
Oh,
Yeah.
Can't you use improvised tools with like a -2 penalty or something?
Yeah, I'm
Is
sure
that-
I can, and I can explain to you in detail on how you extract water from the desert if you really
Yeah.
want me to. I've studied the matter, but yeah. I
But
think
again, that extracting it from the desert would still be mana waste water is the problem.
Right.
Like you still, yeah. I with survival check, you guys, yeah, good survival check, you can find water in a desert, no problem. Assuming the check's high enough. But the problem is you have plenty of water right now. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
there's a stream right here. So typically characters eat and drink enough to survive comfortably. When they can't, they're fatigued until they do. After a number of days without water equal to the creature's constitution modifier +1, they take 1d4 damage each hour that cannot be healed until they quench their thirst. After the same amount of time without food, they take 1 damage each day that can't be healed until they eat. So, full honesty here. You guys know what's on your character sheet. You've been in the desert for 2 days now, so you would be down 2 flasks of water and 2 rations. So you don't have to worry about rations because you got Stu. Stu's making grilled cheese sandwiches on the regular. Nice, salty grilled cheese sandwiches.
Where's he getting the cheese?
don't ask.
Stu looks at you and says, "My business is my own, sir."
So,
I guess the question is, how's he refilling on cheese?
It looks at you and says, "My business is my own, sir."
They're seemingly endless.
Better, you're like a sciencey person. Can you filter this water?
So what strikes me is when you deal with water like this, you need to distill, which will take time. But like
Mhm.
if we got a bunch of glass vessels together, which I presumably would have as an alchemist, you can make a pretty easy, simple still, which just involves like boiling water, capturing it in a higher vessel, and then having it condensate in a separate vessel.
Okay.
Uh,
So now that you have this water, do you want to stop right here at the muddy pool, or do you want to go further in before you deal with this? And I gotta ask, when did you guys run out of water? Was it yesterday or today? Like, if you had
Like-
one water, you would have run out. You wouldn't have had any water yesterday.
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah.
reasonable that they could have provided us with water skins at the ship?
I mean, we did
Yeah.
what they provided you at the ship a number of times so
No one said
far.
water.
Yeah, right. So I'm gonna say that everyone ran out yesterday. So today you guys have taken collectively, in the 4 hours of traveling,
Well, no. First we do 1 plus con mod
well,
days.
1 plus con
right?
modifier. Yeah, number of days. So all of
So-
you should be at least good today. Otherwise, you would start taking per hour damage. But you know now that you definitely need some water.
Okay.
So the question is, do you stop here at this muddy pool, or do you want to head further into the canyon?
It's green.
Canyon
Green
I-
means water, right?
Right, but my feeling is if we stay here, it's going to attract life. This is probably where everything comes to get the only source of water in, what is likely miles, hundreds of miles maybe, who knows.
Is that because it's the only source of water, though?
I would accept a nature check from anybody that is interested in making one, preferably if you're trained, to see if
Yeah.
you have some insights here.
Expert in nature.
Oh, dang. Okay. You two with your very good rolls, or your very good modifiers, you're very thirsty. It is hard to come up with cool nature facts right now that the DM was hoping to provide you about these mud flats.
What if I had dubious knowledge?
Let's see. Treasure trove, you learn. Okay. All right. So, here in the Mana Waste, these mud flats could mean a number of things. One, this is the preferred location of the desert death hippo, a variation on the Catoplebus, that would often come here at the hottest times of the day to cool itself in the mud. The other thing is the mud from an area like this is an excellent way of deterring insects. If you rub it all over your body, which can be found in abundance anywhere in the desert where there's actually water and vegetation and life for them to thrive on. So those are the two nature facts that you remember. One of them is true, and one of them
I'll
is
share
false.
both of them as if they're both definitely true.
Okay.
We gotta watch out for the desert death hippo. It's probably like that chimera, Also,
Okay.
cover yourself with mud, keeps the bugs away.
Hippo?
Death hippo, desert death hippo. Were you not paying attention?
I don't need a hippo right now. That just sounds
I mean,
too
it would
dangerous.
be
That's
a lot of food. Like put strips of hippo meat on the grilled cheese sandwiches.
Just thinking about that desert death hippo gets you.
We don't
gets
eat
your
anything from the desert.
You don't? Oh, right. Yeah, true.
I'm sorry, I started imagining that jerk. Sorry, no, Bird's head of all holding back his way to this game.
Hey, hippos ain't no joke in this system. Let me tell you.
I imagine not.
They are.
you
They're kind of a joke. They're kind of a joke. They could be stronger.
You don't unnecessarily kill hippos. This is a lesson that's been passed down in my family.
I think at your level, a hippo could kill one of you. Yeah, definitely a hippo could kill one of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're definitely stronger than the 5e hippo. That's for sure. Oh my
So
god.
Bella has been told the tale of Bert. Great.
All right. So, staying in the mud or heading deeper into the canyon?
I'd go deeper into the canyon.
Yeah,
All right, deeper in the canyon. All right, as you go deeper into the canyon, you hear playful, a playful voice up ahead, humming to itself, and making sort of like airplane sounds, and it's a lot. It's a lot. So as you look ahead, maybe let's see, 100 or so feet ahead of you on a small island, I guess, in the stream is a purple alien. And I'll take you guys over to this map. And I guess let me change the music down here.
Hmm.
Oh wow,
Oh.
he looks cool.
Huh.
He looks like recruitable even.
I knew that. I knew that was gonna happen.
Oh,
Oh, look at
you're
the hear this
tolerating this
music.
one, but
Oh,
not the
man, he's
zone.
definitely coming with us. He's definitely coming.
All right. So you see a creature that appears to be a octopus? Question mark? Octopus cuttlefish. It is medium sized, certainly pushing the limits of medium size. Some might call it a Jeremy Crawford medium. It has a large central eye, but then also that is ringed by 5 additional eyes. Each of the eyes looks like the sky at night, with the iris looking like a burning sun. Its little cuttlefish mouth has several small tentacles that bristle in excitement, and it seems to have at least 2 nostrils above the mouth area and several other ventilation holes around the face body carapace. There are at least 8 tentacles that you think you see, and they are holding a variety of interesting trinkets. One of them in particular seems to be a helmet, like a Viking helmet made of guns. Yeah. And it is saying to itself, fun, toys, play. And it's just sort of, vibing. As you guys roll up onto the scene, it notices you with one of its 6 eyes, and it looks over at you. There is no caution in its alien movements. It just sort of like looks over at you with unabashed curiosity.
I want to wave vibrantly at it.
Oh, okay. It waves back at you.
Oh,
With
it's
how many
him.
limbs?
It says, "I."
And I will also say I.
All right.
I am Zanny.
Okay.
And I'll hop over to meet it. But also, I would like to do a cold knowledge just to know what the fuck it is.
Sure.
Which I have esoteric lore.
All right. Let's see. There is flavor text as well. A dry riverbed slowly descends into a narrow, winding canyon, which you guys already know about. 20-foot high walls of sandstone on either side, and a trickle of water cascades from a small natural spring. Okay. So I guess the spring would be this way. So it's not actually caused by the river, Bella. It's caused by a spring. All right.
So the esoteric lore amongst the things there applies to any creatures.
Okay. This creature is so alien, that it is unlikely you would be able to hit the DC with your skills. You are confident that there is no creature in Golarion like this creature.
Oh,
Which I guess as a monster hunting professional, that would be exciting? Question mark?
what in the world is this thing?
It says I, and it looks at all of you.
I am investigating it.
Sometimes at the same time.
Yeah, stack waves. You got a name?
It says I.
That is a big eye.
And then it points to Stack and says, "Food."
Do you want food? Stack pulls out a ration and tosses it over.
Okay. You hear a whip crack sound of one of the tentacles reaching with a plus 16. It snatches it out of the air and stuffs it into its hidden mouth underneath the undercarriage. What is the ration that you've just marked off your sheet in this desert setting? Is it a leftover grilled cheese sandwich?
Yeah, I left you.
Oh, okay.
Sheet, yeah.
All right. The creature's eyes widen. Good.
Yeah.
Food. Good.
Everyone
Aye.
understands the language of food.
Aye. And it points to you and says, "Food. Food."
No, Stack. he points himself and says, "Stack."
No,
Wait.
food.
Oh, you want more? Oh, okay. He gets out another one. That's my second one.
Stu is like watching you just give away all these grilled cheese sandwiches. This man sneaking out in the middle of the night to refill his grilled cheese supplies, so that he could keep providing B-team services. Just watching you just throwing it at this alien. Okay, yeah, it snatches it out of the air and it gobbles it down. It looks at all of you, and Katrin, it looks at you and says, "Food." And then its eyes kind of travel over Ketrin, and Ketrin, it sees your sweet clan pistol, and it says, "Toy, toy."
Joke's on it. I have my clan pistol in my backpack.
Oh shit! All right, then I guess it would just point at your shield and say,
That's
"Toy,
fine.
toy." Yeah,
It is special. It is magical.
Yeah. It'll say, "Toy, toy."
I will say no.
Oh my goodness.
Let him play
Okay.
with it.
Are we rolling for initiative? What's happening?
All right. When
And
you
I
say
give him
no,
stern
it says,
grandmother look.
"Oh dang." All right, give me an intimidation. Oh dang. Okay. When you do that, it says, danger.
No danger, just not yours.
So, is there any? What are the toys, like the quote-unquote toys he had around? Like, does he just have like little trinkets and knickknacks around?
Food and toys. You, food and toys.
Ah. Do you want to trade toys? And he pulls out, I don't know.
Trade.
Okay. Zach produces a crossbow.
Okay. It looks at the crossbow. Food.
If you want food instead, let's see what I got here.
You, food.
No, stack.
You, toy.
He
Danger.
Stack puts the crossbow down at like the bank of the, and he's like toy, and then he points to his whatever toys he's got, and we're like toy, there.
It's gonna reach out with its tremendously long reach, and grab the crossbow and pull it closer. It
Steps away.
It chews on the crossbow. Is the crossbow loaded?
No.
Okay. It's gonna chew on the crossbow, and it says, "Not food, toy. Where from?"
Home. Actually, where did we get this thing from?
Home is where the goat is.
Goat. And Stack looks around for a.
Goat in sky.
I know what goat in this. I guess I can knowledge check. Can I knowledge check if I wouldn't see what he's talking about, or?
Yeah, you can attempt to recall knowledge.
All right. Oh, I have a nice one to this. Not very good.
I mean, it could just be nonsense. It could be talking about a flying goat. I. Food. Toys. I. Home. Not home. Where from?
Alkenstar, the city outside the mana wastes, outside the
City.
desert.
City.
Big buildings.
Point west.
Much food.
Yeah.
So much
but
food.
I think you'd be safer out here.
City danger.
Yeah, a lot of bad people there.
It's quite dangerous out here.
Yeah, but you know he's
Back
used
back
to it.
behind you guys, you hear Vashon and Gattleby and Roxy pestering Stu. Roxy's just saying Roxy and like holding her stomach, and Vashon says, "Come on, man. Now I didn't know Stack had. You give him Stack extra sandwiches? You told me it was one each for the whole day. Come on, give me some more sandwiches. I'm hungry." And Stu says, "I must ration them. I cannot hand out so many sandwiches." And then they're like, "Well, why did you give so many to Stack?" And Stu says, "He is very persuasive."
Oh.
Yeah, that checks out.
And Vashon says, brandishing some tinkering tools, "I can be very persuasive."
Stack has the abilities of a cat that looks like he hasn't been fed yet.
When
Yeah,
he says that, Stu, you hear a toaster sound and a grilled cheese sandwich pops out. And Vashon gets a big smile on his face, but Roxy steals the sandwich and runs off. I watches this exchange and says, "Toy, make food."
Yeah, he's our treasure.
Friend, make food.
Yeah.
I, toy, food. And it keeps gesturing towards Stu.
You can't have him.
But you could come with us.
It starts to slither towards Stu. It
Matt, you
moves. It
can't.
moves in such an alien and undulating manner that it is almost stomach turning to watch, as it's just sort of like almost like folds in and out on itself, as like the tentacles just like look almost like they're stretching to the point of breaking, and then they bulge up like an earthworm kind of moving. Yeah,
cool.
and it's just it keeps moving closer to Stu.
Guys, I don't love this.
Yeah, Stu, make him a sandwich.
But I can only. All right.
He doesn't want
your
to.
toaster
It
sound.
was.
Do allocate sandwich.
Okay. It's moves to here and it tries to reach past you, Zenny, to grab the sandwich. Do you allow it?
I will.
Ketrin will hand it the sandwich and then give it a stern look and say, "Must share. That's enough."
Okay. Because of your background, I'm going to give you a circumstance bonus to this, but give me another intimidation. It's okay when nuns intimidate children, guys. That's actually what they're built for. Alright, this creature is apparently not religious, or maybe he's not a baby anymore, because he snatches the sandwich away from you, and it gives you a stern look of its own, and it says, "I, food," and it eats the grilled cheese sandwich. And then it points to you, and it says, "You, food."
Oh, geez.
And I sense motive.
Oh yes, you may sense motive. This creature do have an ability. I think that comes into play on that. But you do succeed. The creature definitely would have no problem eating all of you. It does not view you as equals in any way, shape, or form.
No, this is Stack pulls out his favorite toy. It's like the lamp.
Oh.
God.
When Bella sees it come out, she starts
Alright.
moving back.
When the others back away, when the others back away from the lamp, the creature looks at the lamp and seems to know. Ooh, it says, "Ooh, toy,
Boy, yeah.
toy, give, toy, trade." And it
Trade.
offers you the Viking helmet made of guns.
What?
It has a Viking helmet made of guns
Does it have an item card that I can...
that you could look at.
Yeah.
Here, I'll ask the robot to generate a picture. Real
Oh,
quick.
okay, never mind.
Okay.
I used that.
Is there? Can we roll a recall knowledge on it to see if it actually looks like a functional thing or just scrap metal mashed together?
Well, I mean, yes. Give me a recall knowledge checking it out. Okay. Yes, you recognize it as a thunder helm, a real item that the Dungan dwarves like to make. It is a helmet made of guns. What does a thunder helm do? Let's see. It is a helmet-mounted firearm. It enables hands-free gunplay. So,
what?
yeah, you can just activate it, and all the guns go off at once, firing guns in all directions.
What?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, Zach will trade the lamp for this. Zach will
Wow.
Sure.
What else
yeah.
you got, huh?
What? Oh, is this the only thing he has, or?
Let me see.
I love goofy music for things like this. I love goofy.
It has many trinkets. It offers you, if you're not impressed with the helmet, it holds up the rotting corpse of a two-headed possum.
Aw.
While it is showing
Wow.
off its things, can I look and see if it has any of the airship parts that we need?
Oh, okay. Yes.
What would you like for that?
From the abstract list of things that they gave you, it would be a crafting check, because you have plenty of time to see, and it doesn't seem to have a marsupial pouch, but since it's a creature in one of my games, it probably does. Yeah, it actually does have one of the parts that you need.
I'm gonna subtly, at least try to subtly point out the part that we need to stack, and I'm gonna whisper for the airship. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, I see. Stack glares down at it. All right, Stack. It's like he puts the lamp like on a line, and he draws a line and lamp.
Yeah, it actually has an etheric stabilizer on it.
I know what now.
Oh, it helps filtrate the air coming into the airship to basically prevent any magical components of the airship from having wild surges.
Oh wow. Okay, so it's like Stack points to the helmet and the stabilizer. It's like trade toys.
Okay. It seems to understand that you want its awesome gun helmet and this weird thing it found for the lamp. Okay. It says 2 for 1. I want 2.
2. All right. You know what? Here I have a thunderstone.
Okay.
And he puts a thunderstone down.
Oh! It looks at the thunderstone. Food?
No food.
Oh.
Boy.
Toy.
Toy. It motions around the area with 2 of its tentacles. It says, "Home. Home.
Oh.
Now."
Okay. Well, you have a lovely home.
Can we see your goat?
Goat. Bah! Bah! Goat. Food.
Where?
It points to the north-ish. I guess all my maps for this adventure are upside down. So yeah, so it points this way, and it says goats.
Goats food?
Goats food.
Can we see the goats? I don't like thinking of this creature having goats.
It points this way, and it says, legs.
You gonna walk us in the interaction?
No, you want to travel with
Goats.
us? Oh,
Legs.
legs. Huh.
Find this being to be cryptic and confusing.
You wanna?
It says trade, and it goes to hand you the helmet,
Okay.
and the stabilizer, and it will take in exchange your lamp and your thunderstone.
Hmm. Take care of my
Wow.
toys now. They're your toys now. Very
Honestly,
special.
Very proud of you, Stack. And you made a good deal on that. That thing was worth 160 gold.
No, I mean,
And you gave him a lamp that can't have been bought for more than like 10, right?
We don't talk about how much the lamp cost.
All right, so you get the etheric stabilizer from him. Let's see, it is a one bulk item. I'll put it on your sheet. And then it gives you the a helmet.
do you travel, or do you just stay here?
I here.
Hmm.
Danger! And its tentacles motion everywhere.
Okay. Hmm.
Legs. Bats. Crystal Castle.
Oh. I think that's where we need to go, right, guys?
Sounds right.
Yeah.
Can't be too many of those things around.
Well,
We're running low on grilled cheese. Do we need goats?
that's where Stu's probably getting the cheese from.
We don't ask that question.
Look,
If it's ration.
here's the thing. I'm not saying where he's getting the grilled cheese from.
But everybody poops. That's all I'm gonna say. So. Well,
Thankfully,
okay.
I don't have-
Everybody except Vulture poops. There you go.
Thankfully, I don't have to eat either.
Well, we're gonna go to the Crystal Castle. You're
Mm.
free to follow.
Danger.
Mm,
But also,
Scary.
more toys.
mhm. More toys that way, though.
Mm.
Do you wanna come with us and more toys? You.
Yeah, one of you can attempt a diplomacy. But Ketrin, you are confident that at any whim, this creature will eat someone.
Yeah, that's not great.
Okay.
Roll a
Yeah.
four.
Oh,
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Probably for the best.
It says, Now I eat you,
Okay.
and it's reaching for its initiative dice.
wait.
What?
No. Listen, we have to let this happen so we can take its goats.
Man, I stopped paying attention for 1 second. We're escalating?
No. It's rolling its dice at us. I didn't do nothing.
Hey,
Doubt.
do you want another snack?
What?
We-
Better know you don't pay attention for 1 second and suddenly it's my fault.
All right, you guys gonna de-escalate or
yeah, I mean, I'll try to if he wants to, but
Okay. Well, what's your play on de-escalating it?
Let's see. I have like one more toy you could have.
Toy. It seems to be distracted, and you see it slipping its initiative die back into its marsupial pouch.
Yeah, I give him my regular deck of playing cards. I have
Oh
three.
man. Okay. As it is examining it, it opens the cardboard case, right? Or is it a leather case that they're in? And one by one, it is pulling the cards out, and it says, "Many toys.
Yeah, 52 of them.
Many toys must count." It goes back to its little island, and it starts laying all of the cards out delicately, one by one. And each card, it looks at it like it's at the fucking museum, and it's just like, ooh.
All right.
And then it
I-
puts another card out, ooh.
I
So do
believe-
we go,
I
or
believe we have sufficiently distracted it. We should leave.
Vashon says we only got about 47 more oohs before we got to make a decision here.
Yeah,
Don't
that's.
you need those cards?
I got 3 more decks. I got.
Zach, you have impressed me on multiple occasions today with your preparedness and willing to grow.
In the
Goodbye.
background, you hear, ooh, pretty. All right.
Be careful, goats.
Goodbye, friend.
Come find me if you want to see more cards. When then
No, don't do
don't,
that.
don't find us. Lose our contact information.
All right. I'm sorry, Extreme Encounter. Maybe next time. All right.
Uh-huh.
So let's see. You guys continue traveling, for a bit. But you did want to set up with the water, right? So are you gonna stay local to this creature, or are you just gonna push on and hope you find water somewhere else?
I mean, can we?
And we
travel
leave in the
along
green
river?
area.
Wait, what?
Oh, sorry. I thought can we
Oh.
travel with the river or?
Well, it's not. I mean, it's barely a stream.
Oh.
Don't let D&D condition you to think that something this small is a
Good.
river. Yeah.
Could we take the water with us and then?
Oh
distill
yeah,
it later?
absolutely. That's a great idea. All right, so you just kind of when you see that it's starting to kind of drain out again, and you're leaving these kind of verdant canyons behind, you would probably want to grab some water. All right, so you fill as many bottles, beakers, skins as possible with water. I don't know if you pull the fill the bag of holding with water trick. I don't know if you guys do
What
that.
bag of holding?
Oh, sorry, spacious pouch. You didn't hear last week that somebody just happens to have a spacious pouch that they keep on them? This completely normal bartender that was completely normal bartender in every way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not.
Can you do that with spacious pouches? Can you like collect water?
Let's see.
But everything
Though it
inside
appears to be a
gets
cloth
soggy.
bag, blah blah blah. You can interact to stow items or remove them. I feel like that's different than opening it up. Like I don't know how you would stow a stream. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think they'd have to be in their own containers. I don't think
it's not watertight.
Oh, okay.
No, it does say ass and suffocation.
Yeah, I think it is watertight. I just don't know how you would
You
get
could
the
just
water
say,
in
like,
there.
Why don't
Yeah.
we just like put it like opening on the edge and just let it flow in?
Yeah.
I mean, capacity 25 bulk. How much more bulk do you
Yeah.
have in there?
I mean, I haven't put any items in it yet. I don't know what is supposed to be in it.
Oh,
Do you have the
Just-
party? The
Have it swallow like 10 bulk of water.
okay.
Okay. Create item. No, not new container.
All right, so you just kind of like put the bag in the water, and then with your hands you scoop water into the bag. And I guess every time there's like a Mario warp pipe sound as some of the water goes into the bag, and then you now have a very wet bag of holding. So I guess be careful what you're storing in there.
see what we have in the party group thing.
All right. Now would you, let's see, it's still the hottest part of the day. So do you want to set up in the shade of the canyon? You're still going to be relatively close to Ai's, lair, but you have made significant distance from him. You're not like within any kind of line of sight of him. You walked for, I'd say, another hour.
All right.
All right. So we'll put you guys there, and then during the time that you are not going out in the desert heat, Bella, give me a crafting check to see if you can purify this water.
Okay.
All right, yeah, I'd say a 23 is good enough to purify this water. You feel that the water is now safe to drink. Not the entire bag full of water, but I would say that, you got, what, we'll say 2 days worth of water for everybody?
Great.
All right, sounds good.
And we still have leftover water in the bag?
Oh, yes, there's definitely a lot of leftover water in the bag. I think that a gallon of water would probably be a bulk, so there's about 10 gallons of water in there. Yeah.
It has a light flavor of bag of holding. Essence of bag of holding.
Nice. There's a
can
leathery
taste-
taste to it, yeah.
You can taste some of the alchemist flamethrower's juice in it.
Okay. So, once all that is done, you guys would pick up and continue your journey, I guess. All right. You travel for a ways after your rest, and I will ask for your actions. Whatever action you choose, go ahead and roll a secret check associated with the action if it is one of the ones that does that. So if you're doing investigate, give me recall knowledges, just the broad one. And if you are doing the sensing of directions, just go ahead and give me a hidden survival. Okay. Eventually you come to a ravine. The ravine is quite deep, and there does not seem to be a way across it.
Can I spell strike with the Thunder Helmet?
If it counts as a if it makes an attack, I think it actually has an activation where it creates an effect.
Oh yeah, it makes a 20-foot emanation. Okay.
Yeah. All right. I guess the question here is, do you want to try to cross it, or do you want to head north or south to see if you find a narrower spot to pass, or maybe the canyon ends somewhere?
I don't want to climb.
Okay.
Fine. Looking for a narrower passage.
Yeah.
How deep
Alright.
is it?
How deep is it? It seems to be about 150 feet.
Yes, instant depth deep.
Well, you take what? Half the
Half?
damage from the fall, so like 75, and then
So you wouldn't instantly die, you just start to bleed out.
yeah.
As your allies were 100 feet above you, yes.
Yeah.
So I guess what direction do you want to head, Vulture? Right now, you're kind of it would be equidistance to go south or north because you feel like you are on the right track as far as the map and where you need to be heading.
So we kind of hit it at like a perpendicular angle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Evens odds.
Okay.
Evens north, odds south.
I support this plan.
South.
All right. So you head south for maybe 20 minutes or so. During that time, you do hear the cry of some great desert bird. When you hear it, it sounds very loud, like it's very close to you. But when you look up into the clear blue desert sky, you see the bird, and it is, you hope, a great distance away.
Oh, that's a loud
Those of
cry.
you who are doing recall knowledge, you know that this is a desert rock.
We should find cover so
Yeah.
we are not spotted.
The average rock is a CR9 gargantuan animal. You know that the rocks of the mana waste, because they feed on the mutated flesh of the creatures that live here, are often possessed of powers most unnatural.
Yeah, we should definitely find some cover. If there is.
Right now, like, the best cover you could hope for would be to hoof it back to the canyon, but that's like an hour away. You've kind of been crossing like a broad, flat expanse of scrubland, or climb down into the ravine hoping to hide in one of the nooks and crannies. Though you do see, off in the distance, a suspension bridge.
That naturally seems like the best place to fight that rock.
Yeah.
Well, from what you could tell, the rock is just living its life. Just, flew overhead. It's off doing its own business.
Okay.
It's like watching an airplane from the ground. You just kind of see it like soaring away.
I
Well-
put my pucker pickle into my hand.
Okay.
Hopefully it continues minding our business and we just move a little quicker.
Okay.
Here's a dumb idea. What if we moved with like that canvas over top of us so it kind of makes it look a little bit more obscured from above?
I mean, works for me. Is that what you guys want to do?
I mean, yeah, that's a better idea.
Okay. All right.
Look like one big thing and not. Nope.
So huddled beneath your tent, you guys just kind of walk along the ground, and I'll move you guys over to this map.
Jack, you can't make us invisible.
I mean, I can.
Okay.
Well, two of you.
All right. So this incredible squiggle shows you where the edge of the cliff is, and then on the other side, there's incredible squiggles as well. All right.
Oh.
Now the bridge does seem to be rather sturdy. You see that the ropes that run across are wrapped multiple times around sturdy pylons of what looks like stone that have been hammered into the hard limestone earth. And the ropes all look to be as big as the ones you would see like on a ship. Like they're not the kind that like adventurers would carry with them. Like these are big ass equipment that was used to make this bridge.
Why?
Guess we approach the bridge.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't make all
Yeah.
of us invisible. I can make one, or I can make everybody move faster. So
Anyone can
This
attempt a
hold-
crafting check examining the bridge as you approach.
I'll be like paying attention to other things out there, you know.
All right, Bella, based on what you're seeing here, you think that this might be of ogre or giant, some species of Jotun construction here. The crudeness, the savagery, and the sheer strength that would have been required to shape and then pound these stone pylons in, not to mention just the heft of all the materials, indicates that large creatures would have built this. And then seeing as how it is a large enough bridge to support a large creature going across, it might have been made by one of the tribes of smog giants or desert ogres.
Well, I can't speak to the building quality. It's rated for very heavy things, so we should be okay.
Well, hold on. Because as you step onto the bridge and look out, you realize that the ropes are very sturdy. It would take a lot to break these ropes. But the planks have seen better days, and there are sections that are very obviously not safe to walk on. So this area right here and this area right here are not safe to walk on. To give you an idea of, what it looks like, you got 2 ropes on the bottom, and you got planks across.
Yeah.
Like railroad track, right? And then there are 2 more ropes that are like handholds on either side. Yeah. In case you've never seen a bridge like this, or yeah. Now the ropes, again, you feel are all very structurally sound, but for those sections particularly, you would want to do one of those things where you're like just holding onto the ropes and like shimmying across. You don't think any pressure should be put on that wood.
Bella, how heavy are you?
I'm
That is a very rude question.
Yeah, he asked this without any tact at all. It's like, how much do you weigh, Bella?
About 30 pounds, or I guess that's 3 bulk.
3 bulk. All right. Okay, hop on. Because I think I could hop one. I could jump this horizontally.
I could go in my swimming pool.
All right.
In your swimming pool.
Mm-hmm.
You've been swimming in that?
No,
we drink that water.
It'll be big enough for you.
Yeah, I suggest
Pop
all
you
the
in there,
smalls,
I shimmy my way across, and then pop
find a
you back
piggyback,
out.
buddy.
I'm gonna take the stack option. Thank you. Appreciate it. Don't want to be accidentally left in a bag of holding to suffocate.
All right. Is there a place to pull up the jump rules again, or?
Oh yeah, I mean if you do any sort of searching, you can do Control Spacebar and just type in what you're looking for.
Okay.
Yeah.
Basically, you'd spend an action to run 10 feet, and then you'd spend an action to jump. And you'd essentially do an athletics check, and the athletics check is how far you can jump.
Okay.
As long as it doesn't exceed your speed. Well, you could just spend more actions, I guess.
Yeah, you can also just attempt to balance on those parts as well.
Okay, I'll just balance then. Yeah, I think my balance is better than my acrobatics in that.
So if you are actually mounted by Bella, both you and Bella would have 1 less action per turn if we were in an initiative where you had turns. That's how they kind of balance out. Smalls riding around on larges, essentially. Or mediums and larges.
Okay.
Ugh.
You want that acrobatics check, right?
They had to make some way to discourage it. Otherwise, every small would just ride on a medium. So
Yoda style.
yeah. That's what made the training so hard. All right, if you are searching, go ahead and give me perception checks. Hidden perception checks. I guess, Katrin, you're avoiding notice. All right. Go ahead and give me a stealth check then.
Oh, I am not avoiding notice.
Okay.
How did that happen?
All right, here, I'll give you a fresh
What?
one. Give me a fresh one.
I'm defending.
Oh, okay. Got it. All right. Okay, so stack. As you are making your balance check to make it across, and Vulture, as you're looking around, you don't see anything out of the ordinary. Zenny, you do notice, and it was very hard to notice, but you do notice that here and there along the sides of the canyon, there are spider webs, but the webs are intricately woven and disguised with sand and bits of plant to try and remain camouflaged.
Can I do a knowledge check to know what kind of spiders would do that kind of thing?
Yeah, sure.
I'm so sorry about the accent. I can't help myself anymore.
Let's see. Yeah, you imagine that these are a type of like trap door spider, and more than likely their little bolt holes are cleverly disguised. Based on the size, you imagine they are probably of medium size.
Hey guys, there's some like average spiders out there.
Okay, when you say average
Oh.
spiders, do you mean like like
Just
you step
by
on
rel-
it?
Probably
Just
by relative
fairly like
context.
medium spiders, you know?
Okay,
like,
that is not an
nothing to worry
average
about
spider.
that.
That is a person-sized spider.
And-
But
and
it's
as
pretty-
and as you were doing a secondary scan, you do see that now that you kind of know what you're looking for, there is an entire it looks like a cave entrance, maybe 10 feet across, maybe 15. You're not sure. Down towards the bottom/middle of the canyon wall. That is also concealed in such a manner.
Now, I know how y'all lost your like supplies. Maybe the spiders have supplies. They got a cave. They must have like corpses in there, right?
Okay, that's just.
And you want to go into there.
I mean, I'm not the one who suggested it.
So Dak, with your acrobatics check, you would have already kind of committed to heading across.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and while it is a success, and you're slowly making your way across, you do feel the whole bridge kind of shaking a bit, and then you feel one piece of the bridge kind of break loose from your movements, and it just slowly starts tumbling down and down and down.
Spiders are not gonna like that.
And when it hits the stone floor of the canyon, there's just this loudest like pop, 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 pop.
We could try like tie harnesses onto this rope down the side, but you know.
So, maybe we should get across really fast.
Let's just do it. Let's just get there.
Let's do it.
B team.
I kick my heels into Stack's side.
Yeah. We're right behind you.
Nah, but behind is where the spiders are gonna be when they wake up.
And as if you have summoned them with your words, time begins to slow down.
Oh no!
All right, so we're starting with Bella mounted on Stack, mid-bridge. Ketcherin's right there. All right, so let me go ahead and grab some stuff.
Does being mounted on Stack count as like having to use a hand to like hold on to him?
It's a nightmare in terms of actions, yeah.
Yeah, it's very restrictive to ride around on another person. Right. And I'll go grab some music. All right, we'll go ahead and roll everybody in. All right, begin the flight. Okay, this creature will delay. Zenny, you're up.
Well, it's a hot day out here. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna take a sip from my innocuous chalice. Take take a sip from my totally normal Janus with skull motif. Get a bit of temp HP. I don't really see any threats yet, so I will walk along the bridge.
Okay.
Although I could just guard this position so that everyone else can pass.
All right, remember,
guard this position.
For fight purposes, you don't need to worry about what the B team is up to. They're fighting their own battles, doing their own thing in the background.
Then I'll go here. I could start shimmying. Yeah, I'll go here and then I'll start climbing.
Okay. All right, so DC 15 to succeed, but that will shake loose pieces of the bridge. On a critical success, you move across without damaging the bridge. On a failure, yeah.
You don't move and you drop
We're
stuff.
not gonna have a failure. All right, so go for it. Okay, so that is a successful balance.
And then that says you move along the incline. Oh, balance. It's balances with acrobatics, right? I'm using climb to shimmy along the rope itself because I don't have
you want to do a
acrobatics.
climb? Okay, hold on.
Yeah, so I think it only lets me go like 5 or 10 feet.
Success. You move along the incline. At a distance of 5 feet. Yep. So one success gets you 5 feet. Damn. Okay. All right. Let's see. After that, play passes to this little QT. It will pass. Then play passes. That one will pass. Vulture, you're up.
Concerned.
Vulture was gonna pull up the rear because he's a dense boy.
Yeah.
So, will it be a search action to hear if there's any movement that's happening?
Yes. I think they do call it a
Or
seek.
Sorry.
Yeah. No worries.
All right. That's a seek action.
All right. With that perception check, you hear the wind. You hear like the ropes kind of creaking, but you don't hear anything else just yet.
Shit, apparently. Okay.
All right, 2 Pac-Mans remain.
Yeah. I think for right now, I'm just going to draw my firearm, and I am going to. I'm just going to take. Oh, wait, no, I probably should be a little bit further back. I guess I'll just burn my last one just to take cover.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, play passes to Ketrin. So yes,
Well.
climbing do require 2 free hands without feet support in this system, which I guess is why balance is actually pretty dang good. At least in this particular instance. But you could attempt to climb or balance, but for climbing, you're going to move much slower, and you're going to need to have your hands free.
I am contemplating jumping,
Oh, okay.
but I can only jump 20 feet, and currently I would land on stack. So, I cannot land past stack.
You could always delay until stack makes room.
I could, but then I won't have my shield raised. I guess, since Zenny is right next to me, I'm going to do a thing I haven't really done because of action economy. I'm going to raise a shield, and then I'm going to devoted guardian to adopt a wide stance and gives any +1 to their AC
Oh, nice. Okay.
from my shield. And that will be my turn.
Stack, you're up.
Alright. I guess I'll make another jump, I guess, across this gap. Or balance. Oh, actually, balance is better.
Okay.
To try and scurry across.
And you currently would have 2 Pac-Mans because of your passenger.
Right.
Yep.
So here's the balance check. I have a
You can
scroll
drop me
down.
off on the other side.
Yep. That's the idea.
All right. Each balance check will allow you to move your speed, but you do treat it as difficult terrain if it's a success. Only on a critical success would it be full speed.
Ooh, okay, so that's just a success. So your speed is what, 13? So you can do 15 feet.
And then you need another balance check to go the rest of the way. Oh, very nice. Okay, so yeah, you can just move the rest of the way. You can move your full speed if you want.
Okay, cool.
There you go.
30.
All right, Belly gets brought along, and that would be your turn. All right, Bella, to you.
Thank you, Stack the Deck. I am going to... I feel like I should hold my action. Like, the spiders that held are gonna have to act before the end of the round, correct?
No, technically you just hold into the next round if you wanted to.
They just
Then
wouldn't do it. They just would lose their turn this turn.
I think what I would do is spend one act. Do I only have 2 actions?
Yes, because you're currently mounted. Yeah.
So then I would get down.
Okay, which I
With
think
one,
is
and-
one. Yeah.
I guess on this side, and then I'd use another one to consume my pucker pickle, which is I guess I would have. I guess I
Have you
wouldn't
been
have
just
able to
clutching your pickle the whole time?
ever since I saw the route. But you
Phrasing.
can tell me I had to put it away.
Oh, because you have to hold on to your to stack so you don't fall off. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
All
I
right.
will draw it out with one
Draw
action.
out your pickle. That's how we know it's going to be a good fight. All right. Cool. And that brings
I'm a
us...
halfling. It's always time for a snack, Denny.
All right. So, let's see. A ways down, one of the innocuous-looking patches of sandy grass bursts open, and you see an adorable spider pop out. It's about 30 feet down from the bridge. Look at this thing. So cute. All right. So let's see. Rosie hunting spider is going to. What's this cool thing? All right. That doesn't take effect. Yeah. All right. It's going to start climbing towards you guys. So it's going to climb over and up, and then I guess it will scuttle onto the bridge with its third action. There we go. All right. Let's see. Play would pass to the next one. It would spring out of its lair, and then it would begin crawling along the sides of the canyon towards you guys, and then maybe up onto here, and that will be its action. All right. And then this one, same deal. It's going to burst out of hiding, and it's gonna scuttle up and over, and it's gonna be underneath you guys. So we'll put it like, we'll say it's -5 because it's underneath the bridge right now. There we go. All right. Over here, vulture, bursting from its hidey hole and scuttling up. It is going to rush towards you, and I guess climbing up onto this railing with its second stride / climb. Can you climb? Well, climb, try. It's fine. And then it's going to try and bite you. Here we go. And that's gonna miss. Oh shoot, my bad guys. I forgot a couple of the spiders. So embarrassing. Hold on.
But wait, there's more.
No,
Yeah.
that's okay.
Let's see. My bad. Ugh. There we go. Ooh, they were all like they're all brown. The background's brown, and they were invisible. You know how it is. All right. Drag that down to there. Drag that down to here. Okay. So that brings us from dopey to shiftless. There we go. All right. Shiftless is going to burst out of its hidey hole and come scuttling up. And it will try to attack Vulture. Oh, it critically misses. All right, that brings us to Suspicious. It is going to burst out of its hidey hole, scuttle up, and then I think make it to here, and then it's going to target you with a web attack. Critically hitting, so you take immobilized damage. The best thing to be critically hit by, honestly. Alright, so you are immobilized.
I mean, that's still a tick on the crit counter versus me crash.
That's true. Well, maybe that's it for the session. That's your crit for the session. Alright, and then scuttling up and over and striding will be this one. Alright, nice. So, that's the spiders. Now the big spider. All right, from the cave entrance, you see legs and mandibles fill the cave entrance. Then you see the glistening black eyes of it, and then you see squeezing its way through with its eerie flexibility is a very big spider.
Oh my god.
Oh.
See, that's why I
Yes,
said
then
the
it's
others were
definitely a good
average.
idea to go in the cave and check that out.
No, I never suggested we should.
The spider is going to make its way over and up towards you guys, and then it will climb up and onto the bridge. And that is its 3 actions.
No, thank you.
So is it still 4
Is
by
the bridge
4?
still holding?
Well, I guess that's another question, but is it still 4 by 4 in Pathfinder for Gargantuan?
Yes, this
4
is a
by 4 or
gargantuan
higher?
creature. Yeah, this is a gargantuan
Can be
creature.
bigger. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Alright, and that is the creature's turn. Round 2 begins with Zenny.
Okay. Well, last round I put away all my items. So glad I did that. So I realized I wouldn't have been able to climb without first stowing my items. I would only have been able to stow 1 of the 2 items with those actions, though.
Right.
So I guess I still have 1. I'll just not have my chalice out now. My chalice, but that's okay. I will move away from the direction we're supposed to be going.
Okay.
Little handy spider. Let's do a split vulnerability. Aha. No weaknesses. This spider hates whips. So I don't need to do anything special. Nah. I don't know what spiders don't like.
It
Probably
didn't
just
know
noise,
it hated.
honestly.
It didn't know it hated whips until right now. It's like, no, my weakness.
It's kind of like the Thaumaturge believes that they're right when they can't with these weaknesses, and then that's why it's all charisma based. This thing hates the sound of cracks. So, snap. Also, I believe I have a feat for this, Instructive Strike. So, one action, make a strike on a hit. I get to do a code knowledge.
Nice. All right.
There we go, have a recall knowledge.
Okay, that is
A success.
so. Giant spiders are common throughout all of Galarian, and most sport venom of some sort. Out here in the Mana Waste, there's a chance that this could be a mutation of either a hunting spider or a trapdoor spider. You may ask one mechanical question about it.
Well, I want to know about its venom.
Okay. Let's see. The hunting spider's venom, it causes poison, off guard, and clumsy for 6 rounds.
It can have some damage.
All right. 11 points of damage.
So that's a move, a thing,
The
and then a
creature
bark.
is nearly
Slain with that single attack.
Okay, that is my turn.
All right. It lets out a scree of pain. And those of you over by the ogre spider, you see the ogre spider shift and look over towards the sound of the scream.
Good night, Matt.
All right. And then play would pass to Vulture. Currently immobilized by webbing.
Alright, well, this is the one that webbed me, so
This guy right here, yeah.
yeah. Pop.
All right, that's going to be a hit. All right, 11 points of damage. It is bloodied.
Alright, well, reload. Shoot again with that.
Okay.
Wait, no, that's not what I'm going to do. What was
All right, that is going to hit. And that will finish the creature off. All right.
But I'm still webbed, aren't I?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, the webs are there.
That's unfortunate.
You know, like Spider-Man, like Spooder-Man. You know, pew pew, and then the web stuck you to the ground. Play passes to Mother Ketrin.
Okay, I am going to run and jump.
Oh shit. Okay. All right,
Okay.
21 is how far you would go, right? So you go
All
20
right.
feet, or 21 feet. So that's just
Okay,
enough
so-
to clear
Yeah.
it. All right.
So that is 2 actions.
Mm-hmm.
And then, seeing the spider is looking this way angrily, I'm going to raise my shield.
Ooh, okay. All right, play passes to Stack the Deck.
All right. The big spider. Yeah. Like he's not causing like undue weight on the bridge, is he? Or this is like made. He's fine.
It's again, well, it's not really using the. That's a good question. Where its weight would be hitting the boards, they are definitely breaking and snapping apart. But most of its weight is on the 4 basically cables of Jotun make. These just big ass like ship ropes.
I am actually going to spell strike him with hydraulic pushing. I'll see if I can push him off the bridge.
That'd be dope.
So here's your d20 roll. So surge.
Okay, let me see. Today's the 24th, and it's 3:30 in the afternoon. I'm sure it's fine. Let's see. 24th, 3:30. It's surge time. So we cause a surge on a 14 or less. So yeah, give me a D100.
That'd be okay. It's gonna be okay. I don't know what that one is.
Let's see.
Ring of Fire.
Ring of Fire would be great. 26. Okay. 26. Temporal stagnation. The flow of time briefly thickens and slows down until it rumbles along like a river of molasses. 20-foot burst needs to make a will saving throw. On a crit success, you're unaffected. On a success, you can't use reactions for 1 round. On a failure, you'll be you can't use your actions and are slowed for 1 round.
Oh my god.
And on a critical failure, you are slowed 2, and can't use your actions for 1 round. And then you are slowed 1 and can't use your actions for 1 round. Okay, that's pretty manageable.
I mean, not having reactions when you're on a bridge sounds like a bad time.
Oh yeah, because you won't be able to grab the ledge if it shoves you off. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. But that's good for you if you manage to knock this thing off. So Stack, you're level 5, so this is DC 20 will saves.
Do I have expanded luck for will saves? I do. Cat's luck.
Okay.
I'll reroll this one.
All right.
Oh,
Ooh.
I'm gonna have to re-roll that.
Oh man. All right, the creature fails. So it is slowed 1 and can't make reactions.
I have 2 more, so re-roll using hero point. Please give me above a 3. Oh my god!
All right, so that is actually a critical fail then.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
So you are slowed 2.
Stack must also failed.
And Stack a 19, you had trying to hit a 20, so you would be slowed as well. Now keep in mind, slowed won't affect you until the start of your next turn, but the no reactions thing is in play, now.
Oh, I think I need the reactions. Is that so? You said 1 away. I'll succeed at a cost for this.
Oh, you'll succeed at a cost for this. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay, here we go. The worst possible effects. All or nothing. Sicken 3. Yeah. So this time-space vortex that you have created, it's giving you the bends, yo. You are sickened 3, but not slowed.
Okay, that's fine. I don't think that were slowed. All right. So
and I gotta roll for the baby spiders. Hold on.
Lowers all your attacks NAC by 3.
All right. Baby don't make it, and other baby. Oh, other baby makes it. Okay, so it just doesn't get any reactions for a turn. All right. Okay, so now you're casting the actual spell, the hydraulic push.
Yeah.
All right, go for it.
Does this? Oh, he wasn't targeted, but does that hit? Right,
Oh, it does not hit.
I'll re-roll this one then.
Okay.
Pure point.
Uh, 28 does hit.
Is that a critical or?
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
What the fuck?
All right. No, I just wanted to. I was just seeing what.
That's okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
You got jokes today. It's good. All right.
Damage.
Okay.
It's important to be optimistic.
Yeah. Okay,
Damn it.
and then give me the hydraulic push. Okay. Is there any save against the hydraulic push?
The same as the attack roll, right?
It's the attack roll.
Okay, so as long as it hits, it gets to knock him back, right?
Yeah.
Okay, how far does it get to knock him back?
Success is he gets knocked 5 feet. Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, it's not gonna be enough to take him off the bridge. You just want to get it 5 feet away from Bella,
Nope.
or do you want to?
I was gonna
Off to the side would be
off
preferable.
to the side. Yeah. Off to
Okay,
I was gonna do
so-
5 feet to
Just
the
gets
side.
pushed back.
This way?
Right, so
Yeah, it has to be away from you. So I guess we
Okay.
could go this way.
Uh,
Yeah. All right. And now you could see as it's moving a bit that the area here, all of that wood has been destroyed.
okay.
All right.
Stack.
It's gonna take that damage.
Mhm.
It takes all of it. It's not resistant to it. And then
I have one more action left. I guess I'll just do a map attack.
okay.
All right, that's the end of my turn.
All right. Play passes to Bella.
Bella very slowly turns and looks at you angrily.
All right.
And your slow goes down to slow 1, and you have 1 action left.
Well, I have to choose between the pickle and what I want to do. So here's what I want to do. I have one more blast boot left, and I'd like to be on the other side of this spider.
Okay.
Does that check out? Can it get me there?
I don't see why not. It's I mean, we had a whole discussion on the server about how these things work, and I settled on it just gives you a big ass jump, so I'm okay with it.
So in slow motion, Bella does like a spiraling backflip over the spider. Can I get how far can I go with it? Can I get
What
away
are the
from
boots?
it?
It says 40 feet, right? Up to 40 feet.
I think that was 40
Okay.
feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's 35. So this would be 40.
Okay.
And that's my one action.
All right. That's a decision. All right. Rosie Hunter is up. It sees that you're over there. It is slow, so slowly it turns to face you. And slowly it scuttles towards you. Hold on. Getting to there. And then it is going to try and bite you.
Could have pickled.
Alright, it's going to hit.
Yeah,
Here
it
comes
will.
some damage. Little chip damage there. And then
Okay.
give me a con save against the venom.
Not
Alright,
bad. not
success.
bad.
Okay.
And that was 7
And
damage.
Play passes to Bragalicious. Alright. Bragalicious spider. Oh, you're up on the land. Cool. Alright, so it's gonna come.
Uh-oh.
Scuttling forward.
It is going to aim its butthole at you, and it will fire a web from its booty hole at Bella. And miss. And then it will use its third action to stride over and get you into a flank. Alright. Coquettish Hunting Spider is up. It was unaffected by all this nonsense. Oh, and this guy would not be slowed 1 anymore. There we go. So it is going to come scuttling up and behind Stack onto the bridge. There we go. It's going to target Stack, and it will attack with its fangs. Once. And twice. The second attack looks like a hit for 6 and a saving throw against the venom. Alright, and then this creature would get its reactions back. Alright. Let's see. Play would pass to Dopey. Alright. Dopey Spider, it will step to here, and then targeting Vulture, it will attack with its fangs and miss, And it'll attack a second time at map. And miss.
You're doing great, Watcher.
Yeah. They call him gun tank. Alright.
Fantastic.
Shiftless is gonna go for a fangs.
A sniper loves it when he's in melee.
And that's gonna hit. Here's the damage. A gentle nibble, and then a save against the poison. Alright, and it will try...
Wow.
Ooh, that's not good.
No,
Alright.
it's not.
Poisano time.
What's the expiration? It's a D3.
D3, yep.
Yeah, we'll use that first.
Okay. That would bring you to a 14, which is still 2 off of where you need to be.
Alright, hit me.
Alright, so you would gain Hunting Spider Venom. Let's see. Makes temporary effect, I guess. So you would be at stage 1, which is a D10 poison damage and off guard for 1 round. So I guess off guard would go now until your end of your next turn. And then the poison you would suffer at the end of your turn before you make the saving throw against it. Okay. Alright. But the poison wouldn't happen like right now. Like the poison's waiting for you on your turn.
Just one action.
Yeah, it's only had 1 action. You're right. Oh man, it was such a good action. It looks over at you, Zenny. It gives you like a leg up. Like thanks for remembering. Thanks for looking out. It'll go ahead and attack again.
Like whose side are you on?
What's the leg up? A manipulate or move action or concentrate action?
No. Oh man, you were just bless you, Zenny.
All right. So then it's gonna be a critical hit with its second attack for 10 points of damage, and another saving throw.
You've got to be joking.
Oof, that's another fail. All right, I'm trying so hard to learn poison. If you have the same poison twice, you don't stack, right? You don't get
You
2
do.
instances. You so
You go to stage 2 now.
Oh, okay. it goes to
Poisons are
stage
the
2.
only afflictions that
Okay.
kill.
Oh man, that's spicy. All right, hold on. So we do.
But it's still the same
temporary
maximum
effects.
duration, although obviously it's the same round anyway.
Okay.
It doesn't refresh that, at least.
All right, let me see. So we go up to the poison, we extemporary effect it, and then in order to make it go up 1, I think I left click on
again,
it.
yeah.
There we go. Okay. Man, it's feeling so empowered right now. It's gonna
And then
go
you
ahead.
click the D12 poison damage thing.
Well, don't they do the poison on their turn though, or does it happen right
It
away?
happens when you get affected by it.
Oh, so they would have taken the D10 right
A
away,
D10 and then also a D12, yeah.
and now a D12. Oh man.
And then on your turn, at the end of your turn, you do a save, and then you take the effects of the new stage, whether it's up or down.
Okay, got it. All right, so you've taken 6 and then 5. All right, so feeling really good with Coach Zenny's help. Shiftless Sunning Spire is going to try for map at a -10.
So
I'll
I
take.
take 11 poison damage from that second one, right?
No, 5. I rolled a D12.
6 and 5.
Yeah,
6 was from the first time you got poisoned.
and
Right.
then yeah.
And then
All right.
5 now.
All right, here we go. There's going to be another nat 20 for you. Okay. I try to provide a consistent experience for you, Lex, but it doesn't always work out.
I get my
All right.
money's worth, apparently.
Privileged Hunting Spider sees that there's a party over here. It's gonna run in. And it will try to bite you. Here we go. First attack.
For God's sake.
Incredible. Let's see. That's max damage critical hit from the baby level 1 baby spider. Here is the saving throw against the poison. It's a good thing that you're not fighting a big spider. That'd be really bad. Oh my god. All right, you make it. You make it. All right. And then with map, it will attack again. And miss. All right. And then that brings us to Mama Spider. Mama Spider is slow. This guy used magic on her. She doesn't like that too much. What is she gonna do with her 2 Pac-Mans this turn? Let's see. She is a mutant spider, so she has some good stuff working for her. Alright, the creature makes a perception check if it says, Oh, that's fun. Okay, so Stack, she's going to target you, and she's going to use an ability called Cunning Ploy. The creature uses the clever ploy to predict its foe's next move, and then enacts a plan to ensure its failure. It's going to make a perception check against your will DC. On a success, the next time you attempt an attack roll, skill check, or save, you must roll twice and use the worst result.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and since it's a misfortune effect, that die would not be re-rollable with
right hero
anything. Yeah. All right, and then let's see. She's got to make that perception check. All right. Trying to beat a 17 here. She succeeds. All right, and then you are very far away, though. So what she's gonna do is try to get you with her web. So here we go. 25 is gonna hit, so you are immobilized by her webbing. And that will be her turn. She is out of Pac-Mans, but as her turn ends, she will get her reactions back. All right, heading into round 3. I don't know why she's suddenly at the top of the initiative.
It's because he clicked initiative perception instead of normal perception. So
Oh,
it moved
my
to
bad, my
initiative,
bad.
but not in a way that matters, I guess.
Okay, yeah, I'll move her towards the bottom. All right.
Or maybe
So
it
you're
does matter because we are entering round 3. I don't know if that messes with things.
I don't think it messes with them for her, but yeah,
I just
you're
mean like durations and stuff. It's gonna fuck with it. I'll do. Because fortunately, I have a hand free because I sold all my shit earlier. So you know, what goes around comes around. I guess I'm gonna Doctor's Visitations Ultra.
Okay.
Let's see if this works now. Assurance will beat DC 19, but we're not about that life. Oh, fuck me, dice.
Wait. So you took assurance, but you're not about that life.
I have assurance, but not. But it would assurance to give me 19, but 20 is the DC for the.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Can't use. Wait. Oh my god, I'm dumb. I never added healer's tools.
Oh.
Cool. Is it fine if I add those? Because Jesus Christ, am I stupid?
Do you have money left over?
Yeah.
Okay, then yes, I will say new character mid campaign. Go ahead and purchase them and throw them in the bag.
Okay.
Because you healed somebody last session and we didn't notice. So
Yeah.
Yep.
It allowed me to do it then.
well, I think that's when everything was kind of busted last week. Yeah, or we would have noticed earlier. All right, so it's a success.
Oh. It's doing the thing it's doing in the other campaign. I guess we'll do it with the one that's actually like part of the macro. In a different campaign, I was doing the same thing where I only rolled the dice after I typed something else in. So this moves me and heals Vulture for 22.
Okay.
Also, I'm now next to you, and thaumaturges can pull forth their implements with the same actions that activate them. So I pull forth my creepy chalice. I'm like, don't worry about your drink this. You'll feel right as rain. And I will heal Vulture for a further. Oh god, it puts way too much in there, doesn't it? Okay, ignore that.
All right.
Oh, that didn't work at all. But that would be 15.
Okay, 15 more healing.
There you go. That's 15 healing for Vulture. And then I've had just about enough heal. I'm gonna kill the spider.
Okay.
Kill the spider.
All right, this one right here, Shiftless.
Yeah.
Yep, that will kill Shiftless Spider.
See,
Okay.
Vulture, we're doing great.
Vulture is doing great. You're up.
Okay. Thank you, Denny. This is what value.
Janus liquid would probably been like machine oil for you, cause
I think I should be alright this round. So we're just going to first action reload. Next action, shoot the one that's right next to me. Wow, my rolls have been
That's gonna hit.
trash today.
All right, take 8 points of damage as you point blank fire your rifle into it,
And with
bloodying the creature.
with map, I'm going to just hit it with the butt of my stock.
All right, that's gonna hit. All right, 8 more damage. You cave in its face.
All right, roll 3.
Pipe.
So, all this other stuff now triggers.
Poison time, right? So it's just 1 poison. So you're gonna make a.
so it should be on the
fort
top
save.
right of the screen. There should be a little fort save button. You can just click
There you go.
your buff. Right. So that will remove stage 1 and 2, and
Yep.
you don't take damage.
So you're not poisoned anymore.
Nice.
All right. So you can right-click that where it says stage 2. You can right-click
Yep.
it twice to get rid of it. Beautiful. Mother Ketrin, you are up. The
Okay.
spider looks like it's still coming this way, but it was magically slowed down. You imagine that's Stack caused another wild surge over there.
All right.
my
What's
spells on
the
purpose.
climb DC again?
The climb DC is only a 15, but
Okay.
climbing is very slow,
Yeah.
and you have to have both hands free.
Okay. So I'm gonna one Pac-Man stow my shield, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna start climbing.
Oh, hell yeah. Alright. Okay,
Not-
21 is a regular success, so you get to move 5 feet.
Okay.
Now
I was
you are-
hoping for 2 criticals, and then I could get across. No, it was kind of there.
Alright, you can try again. 'Cause you have
Alright.
one more Pac-Man.
Okay. Oh,
Hey.
okay, that's the critical. Okay.
Alright, so you get to go
So,
2 this time.
okay.
Alright.
Okay. Let's hope I don't die.
It's 150 feet. I think you survived the fall for 150 feet. You got 80 hit points. You could just jump off right now and you'd be fine. Stack, you're up. One being a bouncy goblin comes in handy. That's an actual thing.
I am immobilized.
You are.
Yeah. All my touch spells.
And the first thing you try to do is going to be at 5e disadvantage.
Oh, okay, then I'll just throw. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw a knife at it.
Okay.
For 1.
Just to kind of burn that misfortune.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's definitely going to miss.
Alright. Then I will use How many people can I see? 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna use loose times arrow on Bella, me, and Ketrin. Everyone's quickened.
Cool.
All right, they got to be within 30 feet of you.
Oh.
So Bella's out.
Bella's
yeah.
out. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
That's not good.
So you still
Actually, no.
So you are gonna hold off.
I'm gonna hold off on that one. I'm going
Okay.
to use blur on myself.
Okay. All right, go ahead and give me that d20 roll. Just get a 15 or higher to spare us all the. There we go. Beautiful. Excellent at magic. No problem. And you are now concealed.
And I'll end the turn.
Okay. Bella, it's you.
Action 1. I eat my pickle.
Nice.
Where is that thing?
As you do, the spider who smells through its skin smells that stank pickle, and it's like, ugh, I'm gonna eat that one last.
Just like the smell of like a bad trash fire.
Oh my god.
And then with my second action, I'm going to
Don't be
target.
shy. You gotta apply Pucker Pickle buff to yourself and get a pickle icon.
Oh, joyous! All right. So then I'm going to follow up with a Dread Ampule on the big guy.
Right. And you would not be slowed anymore, right? Because you're only slowed. Well, no, you are.
No,
'cause you were
I
slowed
am.
too.
One,
Yeah. Okay.
I'll go away at the end of the turn.
That pickle.
Okay. Dread Ampule.
Okay. Ooh, very
That's
nice.
That's be pretty good. Okay. Damage.
Oh, this was against the big spider?
Yeah.
Oh, dang. Okay. That was a choice. Alright. The spider is damaged.
And it's afraid.
And it is afraid. Okay.
And that's my 2 actions.
Okay. Play passes to Rosy Hunting Spider. Rosy Hunting Spider is gonna target Melanora. It's going to try and use its fangs. It will try to do Finesse Fangs. Alright, and then it will... Yeah, sure. It'll do a little bit of a Hail Mary here. With a big penalty, it will try to reposition you.
Ah.
Alright. Let's see. RS. Here we go. -10.
Okay.
Alright. And so it'll maintain its position. Play passes to Bragalicious. Alright.
Wait, it does say the target can move you up to 5 feet.
Oh,
So
okay. Yeah.
So I'm gonna put it in between me and the big spider.
Okay. There we go. Nice. Alright, so with you moving it, this one's gonna step to here. Then it will, second Pac-Man, try to bite you. And hit. Here's the damage.
assume
7 and a
Probably
4 save.
calculating for the pickle. I feel like the pickle does something about bite attacks, but it's probably.
Oh, okay, hold on. -2 circumstance to further attacks against the target, including attacks like...
allow it to taste you.
Okay, yeah, so it'd be a -2 then.
So then it only hit by 1, so it would have missed by 1.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So as it goes to bite you, as soon as its mouth is on you, your disgusting, like septic, flesh, it just, it just like pulls its jaws back. It turns around and it just squirts weapon at you, at map.
Okay.
All right.
I want to put a like an extempore effect on it because I think that just lasts, right?
It lasts for an hour.
Yeah, I mean.
Well, I mean their thing though, like their debuff. I think that's just for good, right?
Well, hold on. Let's see. For good for the rest of their life. that never go away. Let's see. Sharp and pungent, but tasty. Pucker pickles are created by goblin alchemists working to avoid being eaten by large creatures. 1 hour after eating pucker pickle, you smell slightly of pickle, but you have a horrendous taste. Once a creature hits you with a strike.
Oh,
Okay, so you did get hit by
I
that
did
first
get
attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
but now it has that.
Okay,
okay.
now it has a -2 circumstance penalty to further attacks against you that allow
Yep,
it to taste
but I
you.
did
This
critically
is definitely
succeed my
from
fort
using its
save.
jaws. Okay. Any creature that engulfs you or swallows you whole is sickened. Okay.
So that
So I
creature
will
will just
apply-
always have -2 versus Bella.
For like the rest of its life. For the rest of its life. Incredible.
It too
It
shares the pickle.
tasted that bad. It's like anti-Pavlovian response to Bellinor.
Alright, so that would be its 3 Pac-Mans. Alright, Coquettish. Let's see. It's got stack right here. I guess it'll try and attack him. Right. I don't know why it rolled two
Concealed.
dice.
Yeah, he's blurred.
Okay. So it successfully missed. Alright, it will try again. This time it successfully hits. Here's some damage.
Flat check is a 5.
Yeah.
Hidden's the really good one. And then you gotta make a fortitude save against the poison. Oh, you did. Alright. And then it's got one more action left. Let's see. What can it do? There's a lady over there. Yeah, sure. It will start crawling towards Katrin. Alright. That is its turn. That brings us to Dopey Hunting Spider. Alright, Dopey Hunting Spider is the last one left. Yeah, let's see. Mama's still out. It's gonna keep fighting. Alright, Vulture, you're still webbed, so you are a priority. Here we go. Bangs. It's gonna hit. Damage. And then fortitude save. Alright, we will try again with map. And hit. Damage. And fortitude save.
Hey.
Alright, and then I guess yeah, sure, it's the last of its people. It will just swing wildly with the last attack. Alright. Play passes to Big Ogre Spider. Alright, so she is frightened. And she learns from an early age that you must face your fears. So she's gonna turn around. Let's see. She will also find out what a bad pickled halfling efreet tastes like. She is going to use. What is she gonna use? Yeah, she will use Cunning Ploy on you. For 1 Pac-Man, so she's got to make a perception. Let's see. Alright, that's going to be a success. So then the next thing that you have to roll will be a disadvantage, which she's hoping will be a save against her poison.
Oh.
She's a 10-foot reach, so she's just going to target you and lunge forward, unknowing that this tasty pickle smell is actually going to taste very bad. Or maybe she will miss. Let's find out.
She did not.
Alright, so that's going to be a hit. Here's the damage. 17, and then you need to make a fort save against the venom. This is going to be keep lowest roll.
Oh!
I think that would be the lowest roll. Because this is a misfortune, you cannot re-roll it.
Yeah.
Alright, so that means you would go right into stage 2 of the venom. Alright. Extempore effects, move it up to stage 2. So you would take 1d6 plus 2 poison damage, and be clumsy 1 and enfeebled 1. Alright. So 6 points of poison damage.
Not doing good. Not doing good.
All right. With that though, she does taste your gross pickle self.
The taste of fear.
Yeah, the taste of fear.
So let's see. Pucker, pickle. I'll drag the effect onto her. And she's just like, ew, gross. So she's just not gonna bite you again, because that'd be nasty. Stack is all the way over there, though. Okay. Well, she could reposition you and try to knock you off the cliff. She got a pretty good athletics.
I suppose that's the thing she could do. Yep.
Yeah. If she moved you here, you'd have to grab the ledge.
I can't grab a ledge right now.
Oh no!
Unless
Really
Slowed went away at the
bad.
if Slowed went away at the end of my turn, maybe.
Let's go at the start of stacks.
I see.
Oh, all right. I mean, you just taste gross. I feel like throwing you off a cliff would probably be the best. That would
Guess that
also
makes
be
sense.
very stressful for everyone else to try to save you. However,
Seems improbable, but yep.
We'll figure it out.
they'll figure it out. It'll be fine. All right, this is going to be a reposition. Would she be able to reach if her stuff has a reach of 10? Does that also mean you have a 10 for reach with reposition, or do you have to be adjacent to reposition?
I think that technically speaking, attack might have to have a reposition trait for them to use that unarmed weapon as the reposition, but also if everything has that, then it should really have that reach.
Yeah, I mean, you either have at least.
Although
one
it's
hand
using
free-
its limbs for it anyway, so
Yeah.
it has that reach.
Okay. You know what? I think she's gonna leave
Also, I
you.
don't-
She's gonna leave you to the kids and her poison. She doesn't need to knock you off a cliff. She's gonna move up here and get all up on Stack.
Oh, okay.
As she does, you hear the wood beneath her legs
God.
popping and cracking to pieces. All right, Stack, you got a hand free? You got a hand free.
Yeah. I just
Alright.
realized, yeah. Well, knives. Okay.
So is it walking along the planks though? Because if so, it would have to tumble through stack. If it's walking on the wires, then the
Even if
wood
it's
wouldn't crack,
even if
right?
it's even if it's 3 or more sizes larger. 3 or more
Yep.
sizes larger. I thought you could go through
Mhm.
other creature spaces.
No.
I don't think that's true.
Only
Uh,
tiny creatures can share other creatures' spaces.
Did say that it was going along the cables earlier.
Yeah, that's true. Well,
Okay.
that's how it's managing to not fall. Yeah. Let's see.
Okay.
Otherwise, I feel
Nice.
like this bridge would have snapped a long time.
You can move through the spaces of a willing creature. If you want to move through an unwilling creature space, you can tumble through. You can't end a turn in a space occupied by another creature. That you can end a move action in a square, provided you immediately use a move action to leave that square. If 2 creatures end up in the same square, creatures of different sizes. In most cases, you can move through the space of a creature 3 sizes larger than you or larger. This means a medium creature can move through the space of a gargantuan creature, and a small creature can move through the spaces of a huge or gargantuan creature. Likewise, a bigger creature can move through the spaces of a creature 3 sizes smaller than itself or smaller. You still can't. Oh, but you still can't end your movement in a space occupied by a creature, unless, as we know, they are unconscious and prone, essentially.
Yeah, well, if it's on the wires, then it's not sharing space anyway, right?
Yeah, I would say that I would have to put it at elevation like 5, right, to get it like up off the ground. So it's like above you, climbing like a nasty giant spider on the thing. So it wouldn't be breaking the wood beneath you. So Stack, your very presence saved that bridge.
Right.
Hero. That is where it will end its
Hero.
turn. Hero. Top of the line. Zenny, you're up.
Right, Vulture, you can like shoot really far, right? Don't worry about these bugs. I'll take care of them. You shoot the big one. You know, so that your friends don't all die.
Affirmative.
So there's no climbing creatures in Pathfinder 2e.
There's climb speeds.
Yeah, but I mean climbing on creatures.
Oh, I don't know. That's a check.
Man, I'll have to look that up later.
I'm
That
sure there
seems-
is.
You're telling me they didn't come up with a rule for something? doubt.
I mean, if they didn't, it's because they don't want you to do it in their game. Like, if there's not a rule for something, it's because they specifically don't want you to do it.
They look at Shadow of Colossus and they're like, no, that's not good hand action economy.
Yeah.
This spider's personal antithesis is its family's blood.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
And it's covering my whip, so we're gonna do a trip attempt and then we're gonna smack it.
Nice. Okay.
The whip has the trip property. So I'm tripping with the whip. Aha! Be prone, spider. What about Vulture? Hope it's not immune, but who knows?
To prone, this creature is not immune to prone.
Right.
It goes ass over tea kettle, flips upside down.
Then I smack it.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that is gonna be a critical hit.
And I'll roll that to start with. Oh my god.
All right, 26 points of damage. One shots the creature.
Oh, but I did set up so I could do attacks of opportunity. What the fuck? I'm kidding. So that was trip, kill, but I also explode on it. That's 3 actions.
Oh, is that 3 actions? Okay.
Nope.
All right, play passes to Vulture, who's still immobilized.
That's fine. Now I'll start looking at the big creature across the bridge.
Yeah.
Though the first thing I need to do is reload. Second thing I'm going to do is mark it as my hunt prey. So it is now prey that turns on, and we're just gonna take a single shot at the creature for now.
All right. 33 is definitely gonna hit. Yeah. Oh, I'll get rid of this frightened though, because it would have gotten frightened damage. Trust me.
For 11 damage.
All right. Let's see. It takes all 11 damage.
And that is all 3.
All right. Play passes to Ketchum. All right. 20 is a regular success, so you could go forward 5 feet, but there is this guy blocking your way. So I think at this point you need to either reposition it out of the way, or which
You
would be
climb
smaller.
on the outside.
Yeah, or you could climb around the outside with your next climb check, which is very spicy. And you might be muted.
Yes, sorry, I was muted.
Oh, no worries.
Okay, so yeah, I like the idea of repositioning it right off the bridge
All right, go for it.
and throwing it into the abyss.
I love it. I think if you critically succeed, it'd be too far away from the edge, right? Would you be throwing it out 10 feet?
That is going to be a success. So the creature gets moved off the bridge, and then let's see, grab a ledge. Let's see. Your hands are not tied behind your back or otherwise restrained. Sure. You fall from or past. Okay, so even if you did the 10 feet, it would still be going past something. If you grab a ledge or handhold, all right. So what's the DC of it? I'm gonna assume just like a 15. That seems right. That's what we've been doing for climbing the bridge and stuff. Okay, so reflex save. All right, so it is grabbing the ledge, but it is not. Yeah, so it's just dangling at this point. It's
Okay.
dangling through it. But now that space is free.
Yes. And then last
then
Pac-Man.
you could just hop onto it at this point because you don't have to climb to it.
Okay.
Yep.
So then, yes, last Pac-Man. Can I get up on this thing? Or
Yep,
okay,
that's
I will
fine.
do that. Last Pac-Man. There I am.
All right. It looks down at you menacingly. Beneath it is Stack the Deck. In webbing, are you still? How long does this blur last? Like a minute, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you see the hazy outline of Stack beneath the spider. Stack, you're up.
Okay. Ooh, you're too close to me now. I was gonna use the helmet.
Gun hat.
No, I don't want to use it now. Need something new now. I'm gonna use a focus point to amp my shocking grasp. Just just a touch. All right, attack. Roll. No.
All right, as you swing at the creature, you find that it is quick on its feet, and its carapace is quite hard.
Okay. And
So by the way, you can spend an action to do a
Try to throw
thought
up.
save to retch
Oh,
to
yeah, I
reduce
do.
second.
yeah,
Because second
that's-
is really like bad.
yeah, no, I see it. Yeah, I'll do that. I should have done that first. All right, how do I retch? DC.
I just rolled a thought save from your sheet.
Oh.
All right, 22. Is that against the spell effect that caused the sicken, right?
Yeah,
20.
probably.
So that is a success.
So you reduce it by one, you're now second too.
Oh man. So
Yeah, second's very bad.
So you just you just throw up, like all over the place, as your stomach, which is just catching up with you time-wise, is just now accelerating forward, and it's just bile everywhere. Okay.
Goes
Anything
down
else?
150
That's
feet.
it.
Okay, yeah, it just dribbles down 150 feet. The camera just follows it all the way down to remind everyone how far of a fall it is. Beautiful. All right, Bella, to you.
Okay, so I feel like these things want to throw me into the canyon, so I'm going to use my first action to reposition myself. I'm going to
Okay.
stride. Can I move diagonally across this, or is that not allowed?
Yeah, I'd allow it. You're small.
Yeah.
All right,
that's
so
fine.
that's 1, 2, 3.
Oh my God, you have orange blood. I always forget that.
Yeah, I'm bleeding like liquid magma everywhere. And then with one action, I'm going to draw a lesser healing potion and then consume it.
Keep in mind you're not slowed anymore.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. That's why I had the action economy to do that. Okay. Use satisfactory. Light healing. Not bad. That's my turn.
Hey. Let's see. Play passes to Rosie Hunting Spider. She looks over at Bella, rubbing her face, legs together, like, it's gonna be good. But Bragalicious holds up a hand, says no, you don't want that. She looks over at Bellanora and Bragalicious. All right, guess we don't want that. Tastes bad. Yeah, right. She knows that he's just lying so that he can keep it for himself.
Obviously.
She runs towards you and
Come
tries
on.
to
Give me
take
a bite.
Chomp.
Yeah, she gets it.
All right.
That's why-
Immediate regret
Remorse.
on all of her eyes. All of her eyes begin to cry from the foul stench and the
That's-
horrible taste of your body.
Yeah.
And
that's-
Bragalicious just shrugs, like 8 shoulders, like I told you. All right, and then give me a fort save against this.
Right. Okay, I just
All right,
made
you
it.
did it. All right, and then she's like, "Fuck all that," and she's gonna.
That's why I padded my HP. I figured I had to take at least one more hit.
All right, and then that's her turn. So play passes to Bragalicious, who doesn't want anything to do with that nasty, stinky halfling. And it is going to, with its climb.
Better not let Vashon smell me.
It's going to climb all the way to here. So it's going to be underneath the bridge right here. All right, beautiful. Okay, Coquettish is there. It's just hanging on for its fucking life. Hanging on for its life right now. All right, what's it gonna do? Yeah, you know what? It'll be on top of the bridge while its sibling is on the bottom. That seems good. So it'll climb up, which you can't step climb, so it's gonna climb back up, and then Katrin, it's gonna target you, and it's gonna try its best. Here we go. That's gonna be a miss, and then with map, it's gonna miss. All right, that brings us to the ogre spider. All right, well, Katrin, you've got a lot of armor, and while you do look tasty, this creature is a mutant. It is considered quite cunning. So what it is going to do is going to use cunning ploy on you. So here we go. That is still going to make it against your will, and then it is going to. It's just going to try to knock you off because it's dealt with heavily armored people before, and they're no fun. They hurt your teeth. So it's going to try to do a reposition on you. All right. Let's see. Position with no penalty. Go. Oh man. All right. So 32. By the way, guys, is not a critical success against Ketrin. Ketrin is just that tough. It is only a success. But Ketrin, as it tries to shove you off, you get to try, if you have your hand free, which you normally do, to do a grab the ledge. But because of the cunning ploy, it will be keep lowest roll. And I think the what would the thing be against? Would it just be a 15 to grab the bridge, or would it be against the attack that pushed you off? And the ledge. I feel like that's info. I'm gonna just make it a 15 though. So you have to roll again, but keep the lowest number.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So you guys watch as it just takes its leg and just sweeps Ketrin off the bridge, and they begin plummeting 150 feet towards the canyon floor.
So because it did that ability, a fan spell wouldn't be able to help, right?
Correct, because it's a misfortune effect.
Okay.
Yep. All right, but if anyone can survive this fall, it would be Ketrin. Ketrin would take 75 points of damage, I believe, from the fall.
And not be dead.
And not be dead.
I would have 5 HP left.
Oh my god.
So you'd be prone with 5 HP, 150 feet down.
And he's tough.
Yeah, she is. Holy shit. All right. Damn. Okay. It has one Pac-Man left. Stack is hard to see, but it'll try. It'll risk it for the delicious snack. This is gonna be at map Stack. I'm gonna have to move out of the way to target you real quick. Alright. And here we go. Okay, that is gonna be a hit for that plus fortitude against the poison. Okay, that's gonna put you to stage 2 of that poison. We are at the end of the session, so if you have a hero point left, you may want to burn it.
Sure. Yeah.
It's up to you. It is a high DC, so I don't know if you want to try for it or not.
I'll try for it.
Okay. I mean, you can't get worse than a critical fail, so might as well. Alright, so you do bring it up to a fail from a critical fail, which is preferable. Alright, so the over venom, and you just apply that with an extempore effect or whatever. Alright, that brings us to the beginning of round 4. We have some time. We could play a little into this, or we could end right here at the top of round 4, and then at the beginning of next session, everybody will have their hero points back and all that goodness.
I'd like to clear mine out. Get them back.
Okay, sure. Yeah, Zenny, you're up.
Alright. I'll shout, "Hey, Attica!" That's the old word for spider I learned from The Hobbit. Attica! And I'm gonna whip these dead spiders something fierce. Because I can't go over there, but the spider can come over here. So I crit that spider.
Yeah. Okay. So. Oh, you crit the baby. Yeah. Well, yeah, that makes sense. The baby spider.
Yeah, the dead spider.
Wait, why did you attack the baby spider? Just to like make it mad?
Because there's
Yes.
a fucking spider over there, and it would
yes.
take
What about the
maybe
no punching
five
spider?
rounds for me to do all that climbing to get to it.
Yeah. Okay,
But
so
if
you
I-
just start mutilating her babies, like staring her
Yeah,
down.
I
Okay,
crit the
staring her
southern
down.
one,
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
and I'll whip past
Well, actually,
Vulture as well.
Can you give me just an intimidation or a
Oh, yeah, one
performance?
Like intimidation sounds good.
Okay.
30.
Oh man. All right, so she's not. I would say she's not afraid of you, but you've shown that you are the biggest threat on the battlefield.
Nice.
Stack, immediately you feel your butthole unclench a little bit because you know that she only cares about this girl right here, the murderer
Well.
and abuser of babies.
Looking forward to character 3.
That's the face of a woman that kills babies. It's actually the face of a girl I dated once. But still, I would say she
reactions, I
might
guess.
kill a baby. She might have killed a baby. I don't know. Anyways, all right, that's your 3 actions. All right, Vulture, it's you. You are still webbed. On the bright side, the webbing would make it hard to get thrown off the cliff.
It would.
That's what I was thinking. That's why I didn't get out of it. That's why I didn't get out of it.
You're like, I'm safe here in my cocoon.
I feel the gaze of hatred in this general direction.
There's definitely a gaze of hatred there, yes.
I am going to spend 1 Pac-Man to reload, and then I'm going to spend my next Pac-Man because this thing has been marked as my prey. I'm going to. Oh. Okay. Yes. I have to do both.
Yeah.
Okay.
The camera did three quick cuts. One was to the first baby's body being destroyed, the second baby's body being destroyed, and then a close-up of her eyeballs. And reflected in her eyeballs was this mysterious bartender.
All right, and then for 2 actions, I am going to Hunter's Aim onto this bad boy.
All right. Okay, 32 is gonna hit. Give me some damage.
Yeah. For gentle 7.
Alright, 7 points of damage. Alright, Katrin. Do 1 Pac-Man to stand up.
Well, first, my very first Pac-Man is going to be to wrench my dislocated shoulder back into position,
Beautiful.
aka battle medicine on myself.
Alright.
There's just a 10-foot crater where Katrin is.
And I'm gonna hero point that.
Nice.
Good timing on that hero point.
Yeah.
Nice,
Okay.
okay.
All right. So I get my 2d8 plus 15. So 27. Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
So how much full damage did you take?
75.
75, right?
Half of the
And-
fall distance.
True.
And I'm gonna stand up. And now, I didn't want to use my apple reed mutagen before because it gives me a disadvantage on reflex saving throws, so I might fall, but I've already fallen.
Fair.
So now I'm gonna use that.
And then Grandma's gonna Hulk out.
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
And if you drag the effect, does it make you big? I'm always fascinated.
Yes,
by
it
the fact
does.
that all
I am pleased by the simplest things in life sometimes. That is so cool. All right. And that would be your 3 actions. All right.
Yep.
Stack.
The Thunder Helm.
You're gonna activate the Thunder Helm?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You don't have any allies nearby, and you got a bunch of baby spiders there. Let's do it.
All right. 20-foot emanation. DC 17 reflex save.
Okay. So it would be. I think this baby is actually within 20 feet of you. Let me see. No, that baby is 30, but these 2 babies and the mommy all need to make this saving throw. All right. So here we go. Reflex, you said?
Yeah.
All right. Mom barely makes it. Baby Keddish and baby Bragalicious. Attempt. All right. So one baby fails. Hit the buttons. Let's see what this thing does. All right. Guns fire out in all directions. Can you throw it into chat for us?
Oh shit. Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Envision, interact, 1 Pac-Man, the helm's gun barrels swivel and aim randomly, and then conjure enough gunpowder and bullets to fire in all directions. There's also a magical item that's being
Conjure,
activated.
you say?
Yeah, so go ahead and give me that d20 roll.
It's gonna be great. I say that being far enough away from
Yep.
us.
And it's ballistic damage too, or whatever.
Here we go.
Alright, so give me a d100. What a spicy way to end the session. Alright, 55. Okay, and then the damage is a basic reflex saving throw? Basic reflex, yep. Okay. So, Mama would take half of the damage that you rolled, which was 17.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then baby number 1 would take all of that damage and die. Alright. And then I guess it would fall on the Ketron, but that's fine. Because it was hanging upside down from the thing. And then this one would be let's see. 17.
Oh, 7.
8. Yep. Alright. Man, that would be pretty funny if the spider fell. Ketron had to make a dex save against the spider falling off the bridge. That was so funny.
It would have been blown back. Come on.
You're all right. You've been through enough.
And I mean that because you've been in my other campaigns. All right, and then we will find out what the Wild Surge is next week.
Oh, next week.
So
They gotta let.
that's where we'll leave off.
What an anger, literally.
Okay, so ending mid-turn, the pack
Again.
has used 1 Pac-Man and caused a Wild Surge 55. I don't think there's any other noteworthy information, right? Everything's good. No one's dying or anything. That's great.
Just
All
that it really hates Zanny, I guess.
right.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's the big spider.
Spider S hates Zenny. All right, excellent. Pin that. All right. Stuff. Huh. All right. Well done. You continue your journey through. You avoided a fight against a very difficult and scary alien, which is cool.
Yeah, how are we supposed to go from the fight with the weird not beholder to this?
Well, Beholder, I don't know what you're talking about. Everything in this system is completely original, okay? We got spacious pouches, we've got reactive strikes. It says nothing I don't know what the word beholder even means over here at Pathfinder Land. Anyways.
I was a spectator. No, fuck, those are ones too. Oh no. Observer. Onlooker.
Listen,
It was an onlooker.
it was called I. That was the name of the creature.
Mm.
Anyways, so quick announcements. Tuesday will be the first game of Strength of Thousands. We had a 3-hour session 0 because of a lot of like just hanging out and joking around. But we are prepped and ready for this magic heavy, roleplay heavy Pathfinder Harry Potter Magic School in Magic Africa campaign. So if you're interested in that, Red Coldwell Gaming is going to be the streamer for that series. So you know it's actually going to have some really good streaming, like some cameras are going to be zooming in and zooming out, all that good stuff. The guy takes a very, very serious work over there. Very serious work. Not like that guy from Abomination Vaults that put together a shelf one night and didn't move the camera the whole time because he's putting a shelf together. Unreal. The people that we let stream on the server. Anyways, so that's what's happening on Tuesday. Everything else is regular schedule as far as I know. Anyone have any announcements before we adjourn? Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess Dr. Robin's play-by-post game is starting soon.
Oh, nice. Is there any room in that game, or?
Maybe. You have to ask him. Like the channel is like, you know, towards the bottom of the server, I think.
Are people
so.
allowed to spectate on the channel?
I think so. I think it's just open, so
Okay.
anyone can see it.
That's cool. Yeah. So if anybody's curious how a play-by-post operates, that'd be a great opportunity to kind of peek in and see how that goes. I enjoy play-by-post way back in the day, but I don't know. It's fun. I just feel like I'm too busy to commit to something like that. But it is a really neat way to experience the game and play through a story. So. If you've never seen one in action or seen what it looks like, it might be fun to check that out. Alright, any other questions before we adjourn? Alright, then enjoy the rest of your Saturday, stay safe and healthy and all that jazz, and we'll continue our desert exploration next week. Maybe even go in a spooky spider cave. Oh, I don't know, maybe. Alright, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.
Thanks for running.
Thanks for a great game.
Bye, everyone.
And thanks everyone for tuning in. Catch you next time.